MXSGP amateur season. Here with my co-host Austin Bear, Alex Erickson, and who else we got here joining us? Looks like Kieran Evans and Lewis Linz. So it's a little, we're all crammed in here in one little box. It's a little crowded, but sure to be a fun day of streaming. If you guys could, my co-host, or Austin, Lewis, one of you guys could go ahead and pull up the stream. Make sure everything is perfect and ready to go.
Not it.
Huh?
Said I vote not it. So
looks like it's Lindsay.
Alas. Make sure it's all good to go. Go ahead and repost that. Oh, actually. How do you? That was actually fancy.
I'm muting my mic for half an hour. Don't remove me.
I won't.
Remove him.
I'm gonna remove him.
You're not.
can you guys hear the wind blowing in my room or not?
Nope.
Good.
It's not as bad. But it's like we got a good 2-3 minutes here before you grab. Make sure the stream is up and good to go. I understand the screen right now is on the popcorn screen.
Oh boy, McDonald's makes a big change to one of its signature burgers.
Oh, that's good to know.
Look out. Look out.
Sounds lit.
Logan, how are you using that berm yesterday instead of going to the inside?
It worked, didn't it?
Third turn. Yeah, the third turn's like.
Alright, we're gonna switch it over here, so. Alrighty. Offset through the roof. And we're good to go. So, welcome to MX Simulator. This is your co-host, JLV.
Are you sure this isn't MX Blake's? I'm confused.
I know, right?
I thought this was MXSGP Unleashed.
Ah,
No,
no.
dude, I think it might be Untamed. I think this is Untamed.
Reflex?
Alive? Supercross?
Untamed? God, that game was amazing. Are we good though? We
That
live?
was like the first major change in motocross games ever.
Oh,
Yeah, Logan.
oh. That's
Logan, nice
because
gear.
brought to you by Lewis Lenz.
Nice Blake, actually.
How's the volume on my mic? Not too loud?
I don't know, I gotta check.
The front flips. Savage.
Yeah, Logan, it doesn't sound too bad.
Alright. Oh, looks like we got Cali
You
Gar
need to
pedal
use
in
the
the
tree booth.
Oh, how did I land that? How did I land that? You gotta look at that on stream. I kind of crashed, but I mean, it's pretty sick. Oh, the transfer. Oh! Oh! You gotta look at that again, too. That transfer would have been so sick. That was sick. Alright, would have been so sick. Did you see that transfer I tried doing? I was so close.
Yeah,
In all honesty,
So close! Darn it!
Alright, well, one guy showed up for Open C.
Alrighty! Who we got out here? Looks like Kevin Iwalio. I don't know how to say his name. I like his
The
gear
one
though.
guy that shows up.
Let's look at this fresh HSR setup here. Almost just said Yamaha, Honda. Looks like we got, what kind of gear is that actually? I don't even know what is that gear? It's like some custom gear maybe, I don't know. Is that
Can't
Thor?
see it.
Oh, that's Thor.
I think that's 4.
Yeah, it's Thor gear. Looks like we got some Thor gear here. Should be a fun night. Remember, everybody, send your skins in.
Are you watching chat, Rico? Rico's asking.
Oh.
Watching chat?
Yeah, chat is being watched. It's being watched for the most part. I mean, I'm on my phone.
Slightly.
Yeah, I'm on my
being
phone.
watched?
So. I do want to point out though that everybody that is watching this may or may not be like one of the like after this round, the streaming schedule is gonna be a little bit different. So it's gonna be going to like a more of a every now and then type streaming schedule. So I have some IRL things coming up soon, but hopefully I'll be able to stream most rounds and yeah. But
Yes.
for the most part, Lewis, go ahead and pull up the OpenSea point standings, and let's get this rolling. If I can load in anytime. Oh God, I'm gonna turn into Moto a Go-Go here, downloading skins and can't load into the server. That's gonna be fun.
You're only missing the warm-up left.
Are they already started?
I don't know. I left the server.
Oh, the rudeness.
I'll be.
Well, Austin, can you go ahead and pull it up? I did timeout. Sick.
Yes, if you give me a second, because I'm trying to load in right now. So
Oh crap! I don't know if I timed. Oh, I did timeout. Yeah.
it is just warm-up lap. No, Scotty P. He's back for more.
Scotty
What, you wanna
P.
pull up Qualifying.
No. Pull up the point standings for OpenSea. Oh crap! Our boy Brad Ripple decided to hop on the 250 this week. Wish I had more skins.
Well, then download more.
Nah, like nobody posts. Like I have a good bit of skins, but like I wish the stream would have been a little bit cooler looking. Looks like we got Mitchell
Alright,
Bounce.
so
Mitchell Bounce can be ripping it up today.
we were right last week. Garpedal did take the points lead. He has the points lead by 7 points over Jerome,
Alright.
who, well, they're pretty far gone from Jeremy Monsieur, and then Scotty P back and forth, and Martin Munoz, I guess.
I'm just gonna wait for you to get to Ismo Uti Develigan and try and pronounce the name.
No, I'm stopping at 5.
Is he number 6?
I don't know. Oh, he's 10th.
Alright.
Not hating on him, but
You can't say his name.
Oh crap! Did I switch it over on Twitch? The name of it?
Name of what?
The name of the stream. What's it under?
I think it still says round 3.
It actually says RFSX.
Oh, yeah.
Crap. Alright, well, I'll get that changed after this race.
Noobs.
My bad.
Card Girl's hot this week.
We're going with Josh Collins off the start. Gotta turn up my game.
He was like just got a mad jump.
Josh Collins did not get the greatest start. Back up front, it's Jerome Facquar out to the early lead here in the OpenSea race. It's like a pile up back in the back.
Ralph Shaheen laying on the ground back there.
Oh no.
I'm back and I got my spicy chips.
Oh, I just accidentally did not mean to do that. Oh, I am missing this first lap by accident. There we go, we're good now. Alright. Jerome Facquar out to the early lead. He is followed by our boy Brad Ripple. Now I turned the game up too loud. What am I doing? Oh, it's a red flag. Ah. Stream is live. We have a red flag. So, good for me, actually. God! Ugh, I want to cuss, but I can't.
Damnation.
Wait, is there really a red flag?
Yeah.
Well, they broadcasted it, so I would really hope there's a red flag.
Peek to the guy who's out front.
Ah.
Yeah, like
So they restarted. They restarted for somebody that his game had crashed. So, GG.
Well, I'm gonna go back with the guy that was just leading off the start of that because
Go
this
ahead.
sucks for him.
Go ahead and announce while I go ahead and fix the name real quick. It should only take me a couple seconds here. So go ahead and announce the race while I fix that. I should only miss the start.
Wait.
We're back on the start now.
Who's number 286?
I have no idea.
Start.
The following ad is being
Oh, we have a
enhanced for
different
your
rider
viewing
pulling the
convenience.
whole shot. Theo Carpenter. Followed by Scotty P. Oh,
And they run into each other.
So Hugo Leonard out in front, getting passed back by Theo. And he goes down. Not a very eventful first lap. Not at all.
Alrighty.
Everybody's just kind of
Should we
taking
back
it
live?
easy.
Alright, we are back now. Oh, there's a cam that just literally goes right through the trees. Alright, so yeah, we got three row. Theo Carpentier out front on the Tech Moto ride.
Oh, this is a sick cam.
We have a battle here between Scott P and Jordan Shaheen. Both launching the triple like true open sea heroes. Oh man! Jordan Shaheen just destroyed Scotty P's life. Oh man. That was Hugo that just destroyed himself in the bumps. Looks like we have Tim Vault up here. We have Ismo U. Looks like Cameron Ballmain's just gonna sweep around the outside of all of them. Ismo's getting over the anthill there with all the ruts. Scotty P gets back up in front of Tim Vault. Scotty P! Oh, Scotty P. Oh, he takes out Tim. Runs into the back of Ismo in the process. Here comes Hugo through. Behind Hugo, we have Charlie Jim. And then your early race leader in the red flagged moto. Jeez! Jerome just absolutely destroyed Charlie Jim's soul over the tabletop there. And here's our boy, Ripple Brad, climbing up into the mix here on the KTM 250 SXF dyno. Brought to you by JLV himself. Callie Garpedal, your points leader from Cullen Visuals. Yeah, let's go with that. Ismo's down in the turn. Oh, somebody runs to the back of Ismo. That would have been Martin Muniz. So Ripple now is onto the back of Callie. It's like Garpendale is actually, I think how you pronounce his name. But somebody was down there. Like, it might have been Hugo, I think it was. Oh, Ismo goes down in the background. So
And the Theo Carpentier has got a 12.5 second lead out front.
yeah, so Theo's starting to stretch this thing out. But Callie has so far made his way up to the pack early and trying to get this points lead, or extend this points lead, I should say, as he gets around Tim Vault, who's down in the turn. He's going to be having Hugo down the back of him. If Hugo tries to use this inside line or not. Oh, Tim's getting all out of shape. It's going to let Hugo get right to the back of him. Tim washes the front end out over the berm, so that's going to allow I think it was Hugo right behind him. So, like you said, Theo Carpentier is out front, and we're going to have to go third person for this cam, because that cam is in trees. So,
No, Logan. It's when you switch from one person to another, their cams are screwed up. It doesn't switch right away to the different cam, so.
Alright. Looks like Jordan Shaheen's just trying to get up from a crash, it looks like, so. Alright, gotta go third with Theo for now until the cam switch. Oh, why are these cams in trees? There we go. Sorry about the little cam issue, I should say. But it should be fine, we'll figure it out. All we gotta do is wait a few extra seconds. But like you said, it's Theo Carpentier out front from Tech Moto. Oh wow, goes really long in the tabletop there.
Huge bounce.
Yeah, I'm surprised this. Oh!
He's down.
Yeah, he
But he had a
swapped.
comfortable 20-second lead, so
Yeah. Jordan Shaheen's the guy in second. He's getting all out of shape now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of these guys get really sketchy in this race.
yeah.
But, man, this race has gone by really quick. We're already going to be halfway here in just a few seconds. So, race is going by fast. Just like,
I will be right back.
here comes Jerome Fequar from MT Factory. And then your points leader, Garpendale, he's got Balmain behind him. Kieran, while you're in here, go ahead and check the point standings again. I know it's Garpendale up front with the points lead, but go ahead and see who's second, which I think it's Jerome. Looks like that was
Jerome Facchia.
Balmain that went down. So back up front, Theo, 11 seconds. Shaheen's down, 11 seconds, I should say. And then here comes Jerome now in third, hitting the triple like it's nothing. Carpendale hits it no problem. And so does Hugo. Looks like Tim Vaultnell's onto the... Oh, never mind.
So as things run right now, there is a 4-point...
Oh, somebody was down over the anthill there. That was Garpendale. Did they get back up?
There's about a 3-point points lead in Garpedal's favour at the moment. So
And that would be over who?
that'd be over Jerome Facchia.
Alrighty. And as of right now, Fakior, or whatever you want to call him, he's actually in third right now. So he's looking at a pretty good points night at this, or points moto, I should say, because we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this points though, because Fakior is in third and Garpendale is in fifth. So he should be gaining, I think he should be getting a good 3 points. I think it is. I don't know, something like that. Oh, I didn't mean to tab out for a second there. But yep, like you said, it is Theo out front here. Let me real quick go message line 0 so we don't see anything in chat. I forgot to turn that on. As the action has toned down a little bit here at Leon. Back to the third person cam there as the cams take a little while to switch over. So like I said, your Tech Moto rider of Theo Carpentier is out front with a 156 lap time. In second place is followed by Jordan Shaheen from Moto 1 with a 203, or I should say 2 flat .3. He's getting around a back marker there. And then your second place rider in points, Fakwar from MT Factory on the Kawasaki here, in third with a 154.3. And then your points leader, Garpendale from Kulan Visuals, is in fourth. And then Scotty P and Hugo now are in a little battle. Scotty P gets all out of shape. There we go. Shaheen over the tabletop. Goes a little long. Saves it. I think he's getting onto the back of a... Yep, that's the back marker there. We're going to... Come on. Find yourself, Cams. There we go.
Brad's Ripple is in 7th.
Oh, Thea dumps it in the turn.
At 8. My teammate Ismo is in 23rd.
Oh, having a rough race for the Stance Moto team.
Yep.
Theo's riding really consistent out front, having a good race. Looks like we've had a change up for second, as Jerome is now into second. That bumps down Jordan Shaheen now to third. Oh, thought Jerome was going to get a little sketchy coming out of that turn. Does a little whipper tail over the up section here, but man, we are 9 minutes into this thing. We're way over halfway, so I'm going to go ahead and give a quick top 10 rundown. Theo Carpentier is out front for the Tech Moto team. Jerome Fakwar is in second from MT Factory. Jordan Shaheen goes down in third. It's going to allow Garpendale now to get up into this battle. But that is Callie Garpendale in fourth. Hugo Lennard fifth. Scotty P is sixth. Tim Vault is seventh. Thomas Brassard on the two-stroke at eighth. Yanni Bry with C in ninth. And then your Brad Ripple, 10th place.
I'm gonna interrupt you there. I think what Rico means is / toggle FPS and etc.
Oh, yeah. I always have that on, though. But, man, 6 laps. That's all these motos are going today. So, very short races.
Well,
then,
they only just broke the, he only just went past the 10-minute mark when he hit the line by about a second or two, so it could have been close.
yeah, so we have a pretty quick race today. Holy, Theo got really sketchy.
I wouldn't say quick race, short laps.
Well, I mean, it's still a quick race for the most part, only going 6 laps. I mean, so that means I think last week it was pretty short then. Is the thing not working on stream? Because Rico said he can't see it, but it's definitely
It's
on.
fine for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. I looked at chat too. It's kind of confusing me.
Yeah, about to say
It looks fine for me.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a you thing, Rico. I'm not sure why it's not working for you. Either way, Theo Carpentier out front on the Tech Moto Rod is trying to bring this thing home, but I can't switch back because the cams won't let me. So we're gonna watch Theo here. Make sure he gets through these last few sections smooth and cleanly. What's the gap? What's he got on second place right now?
6.7.
Oh,
But it's getting shorter. It's already down to 6.2.
I think this might be Theo's first win of the season if he can hang on to this. I'm not too positive though, so don't quote me on that. There we go. 1 jump and 1 turn to go, and he'll be your Moto 1 winner here in Open C. Commentators' curse, don't do it.
No, he's got another lap, I think.
No, this is the last lap. Theo Carpentier
Oh, yeah.
coming to the checkered flag. He is your Moto 1 winner here at Leon. Second place is going to go to Jerome Fatquar from the MT Factory Kawasaki ride. And third, Jordan Shaheen is down in the turn, but he's got a big gap over Tim Vault. So he has nothing to worry about there.
Garpedal actually takes over third.
We got a battle here for 6th. Scotty P and Hugo Lennard. And Hugo Lennard puts Scotty P on the ground right over the berm. Luckily for Scotty P, he's got a pretty big gap, so he won't lose anything.
Tim Vault battle coming to line 5th.
Yep. And then it looks like Hugo is going to come across in 6th. So out of all that, though, the points chase is definitely staying close because...
It closed up 2 more points.
Yeah, Jerome caught up. So now it's a 1-point gap between Garpendale and Jerome. Jordan Shaheen, who had been in second most of that race, drops back to 4th. Tim Vault with a 5th. Hugo Lennard 6th. Scotty P in 7th. Yanni Bry with CE from PRA. Clutches his way over the finish. Tries to do a backflip. Absolutely fails. Our boy,
He's a rider.
Brad Ripple, comes
Is
across
it just
in
me, or
9th.
is his like rear like spring so soft?
I don't know. But so Ripple gets 9th. Jonathan Magnusson in 10th. Kirill
Somebody's
Baltigov.
asking for you to spec number 511.
5'11". That would be...
I don't see a 511.
Pat Saikash.
A who and a who?
P23.
Saikash, P23.
There.
He actually just missed out on 22nd.
Yep. So the 5'11" rider
0.1.
gets a 2:02.6 as his fastest lap. So we'll do a top 20 rundown here. I already did a top 11 pretty much. So Jeremy Monque gets 12th. Dieter William C. 347 Racing 12th. Oh, now he moves up to 12th. So we have
Hold
Mitchell
on,
Bounce,
we gotta change for 10th.
Fabrice Advice, Thomas Broussard, Cameron Ballman, Jake Bars Thomas, Duame Vera, Arnie Hermans, Reese Hayward. I went a little too much farther. Yeah, I wanted to get it in real quick. So yeah, there was a change up for the top 10 there, as I kind of missed it, but I'm sure that I'm sure Austin Bear. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I missed the name. I was trying to see if anything changed in the top 3.
Nah, nothing did. Only 10.
It's like this is just a. Oh wow, we're getting right into this thing.
No, warm-up lap.
This is warm up.
Yeah, I know, but usually we take a little bit of a break.
Yeah, but can't afford to do it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I need to fix my third-person distance because I accidentally clicked it by accident. I can't. Oh, God, no, that's not how it goes. Oh, there it is. I think it's on 9. Yep, that's usually what I'm on. Go ahead and get a quick fronty in for the fans. Oh, no. Never mind, Hex. I won't do that. There we go. Second moto. Running into this real quick here. Like Austin Bear had mentioned earlier, Card Girl is on fleek
Move
today.
the cursor off the screen.
God damn, Logan. Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't actually. Nobody saw that on stream. Anyways, we're gonna go with Fakwar off the start.
Card girl shaking her booty off the track.
Oh, Fakwar has a good start actually. If he could sneak through here, yay! Fakwar gets a really good start, but it's gonna be the 347 ride. Nope. Somebody's up in there. That'd be Shaheen.
Ripped the whole shot.
Shaheen gets the whole shot, so another good start for Shaheen. He's followed by Dieter Williamsey from 347 Racing and rocking the Suzuki dyno. He's followed by Kirill Plutinov. Theo Carpentier, your first moto winner, is up in 4th, looking at maybe a 1-1 on the day.
Wow, guys going down.
Oh, where's the flagger when you need him? Somebody call the EMTs because it's a massacre. Anyways, Kirill and Dieter Williamsey getting a little dually action going, as looks like that was Theo that went down, so Theo goes down, so Shaheen's going to take advantage of this. He's looking at a 4-1 on the day. Obviously, we're real early in this moto, so can't guess anything too quickly, as looks like Kirill's trying to get around him for the lead. And it looks like in the background, Dieter takes a pretty advanced line around the turn.
And people going down.
Oh, Dieter swaps out over the little roller section. So Noah Van Den Delay is now in the 3rd. He's followed by, looks like Eminem here. Jake Bars Thomas, trying to make a name for himself in the rap community. I'm just joking, don't worry. Oh yeah, crap, I forgot to fix that. Anything that gets sent in chat that has links, it doesn't like work because I have accidentally set something up where any links in the Twitch chat doesn't do anything. So I apologize for that. If you want to quickly send it to me on the forums or put it in the GP thread, I will make sure to download them real quick before the 250 motos because I have a little bit of time in between. So I do apologize for that. I have to fix that. But yeah, go ahead, Martin, if you want to go ahead and send that to me on the forums. MX201's my name, or just put it in the GP thread. But back in the race, Shaheen's out front, and no, it's not Shaheen. It's actually Platikov is in the lead from 101 Designs. He's followed by Shaheen, and Jake Bars Thomas, Vesper Yamaha rider on the 250, is running in the 3rd position. Tim Vaught in 4th. Noah Van Den Delay in 5th. Martin Muniz is in 6th. Jawami Vera in 7th. Theo Carpentier, Moto 1 winner, is in 8th. Dieter Williamsey now was up towards the front early. He's falling back to 9th. And then he's followed by Danny Bandahorse and Yanni. And then here's your points leader. Or no, not your points leader. Jeremy Fatquaris, who's in 2nd in points. We find him back in around the 12th position, I think it is.
Oh, leader's down.
Oh, yeah, our leader is down, as Austin Bear has just mentioned. That's going to allow Jordan Shaheen into the lead. So, somebody want to give a quick update on where Garpendale is, your points leader? I could not find him within the top 15 at least.
He is 17.
Oh, man. It looks like Theo Carpentier, I just saw him type the screen, is falling back to 14th. But we got a battle on our hands for the lead now. So, Tim Vault has moved himself into the lead.
The top 3 from Moto 1 announced the top 10.
What the heck? Dude, my bank account makes no sense. I have $6 in my account, right? I spend $5. I have $4 in my account. Makes sense.
Rich ass motherfucker.
Tim Vault, don't say that on stream, for God's sakes.
Just want to remind you of what you were saying last week.
Ugh.
True.
Tim Vault.
This battle for the overall is busted wide open because I have no idea what any of these top 3 finished the first moto. And
Alright.
the top 3 from Moto 1 are way back outside the top 10.
You might just want to repeat yourself again for Martin, who is still trying to send the link in the chat.
I mean, yeah, okay, I got you, Martin. Don't worry. I'll go download it. I got you. But right now we're gonna finish off this moto here of the Open C class, as looks like early race leader Kirill Platikov, he's now fallen back into the 5th spot, and it's gonna be Tim Vault. Tim Vault is one of the few people that I can actually see something of him. He's running the Fox Copper Moth gear that Lewis Lins will be owning here soon. Noah Van Den Delay is now in 2nd, and Shaheen's 3rd. Shaheen is down though, so it's going to allow Kirill back through. So definitely another tale of 2 motos, as Theo, Garpendale, and Jerome are stuck in the back, and that's going to allow some new people up towards the front. And Tim Vault's taking advantage of that, as he is rocking the 250. It looks like Noah's on the 250. Then we find Kirill here on the 450, I should say, not the 350. Looks like Dieter Williamsey's having a really good race. He finds himself in 4th on the 347 racing ride. Suzuki rocking a helmet that I can see. I'm not sure what helmet that is. Looks like one of the Relaxa tire helmets, maybe?
What?
I think that Dieter Williamsey might be riding one of the Australian National Relaxa tire helmets, but I could
Wow,
be
Brad.
very well wrong.
Brad Ripple down in 28th.
Oh man, Ripple's having a bad race. Looks like Shaheen and Scotty P are about to go at it. Scott P trying to run down Shaheen.
I know we're talking about 28 seems like a pretty good race to me.
Oh, Scotty P couldn't find a rut there, so he's going to have to kind of flat track his way around. We're halfway into this thing. Let's do a quick top 10 rundown. So out front is your leader, Tim Vault, on the Privateer Husky Varna. He slides out. He's going to keep the lead, though. Get back on track. Noah Van Delay in 2nd. Kirill Platikov in 3rd. Dieter Williamsey from 347 Racing in 4th. Jordan Shaheen, Moto 1, 5th place. Scotty P, 6th from 101 Designs. We find your points leader, Kali Garpendale, in 7th. He's jumping into just the tail end of this battle now. Jeremy Moncu's in 8th. Jake Bars Thomas has fallen back to 9th. And then Martin Mears is 10th. So looks like Fakwar, who had a great opportunity to gain very valuable points, is now back in 18th. So at this rate,
Shaheen down to 9th.
Oh, Tim Vault is down in the leads.
Yep, and we're looking at trees right now because, yeah, cams. And we're looking at... Oh,
Past the leads, yes.
yep, there goes Noah. So, sorry about the quick... Oh, yep, let's just look at the trees again. You want to switch, please?
Tree hugger.
You want to switch? Thank you. Might go ahead and download a version without trees
Oh,
as Noah goes down.
yeah. Saves it though.
It's going to allow Tim Vault into the lead. So, quickly after this race, I'm going to go download the no tree version. So, hopefully the cams will be a little bit better. So, make for hopefully a better experience for the 250 races. Hopefully I won't miss too much. Should have enough time.
I don't think it's really worth it.
I'm going to do it because I can't stand switching and having trees in the way and then having to wait. So, I'm doing it.
What did the trees ever do to you?
Yes, Logan.
Just
They
gonna-
put these.
gonna
They,
go and cut
they
them
put
down.
the trees on the track for a reason. So
They're
you could look at
they're
I'm
just,
just gonna go and cut them down.
They're real pricks.
Oh,
Oh,
leave it down,
and Tim
leave it
Vault
down.
is down. And Noah
Yeah.
Von,
Oh.
jeez. Thought maybe he might run into him. So definitely a switch up though for the fact that like these guys are up front and we haven't really seen much of them. Oh, looks like Scotty P's getting a little sketchy. And Rico, I don't remember if I downloaded them or not actually. I'm not sure. So I guess we'll find out. I think Garpendale is now actually into the back of this battle, so out of everybody that took advantage of it was Noah, but he is down now, so we're going to go third person real quick because the trees are in the way. Noah Vandelay, he's in first still. Scotty P's going to get into this battle, so we have a 3-4-way, could be 5-way, could be 6-way, who knows. Everybody's starting to closing up for this lead as they're going to be coming up to the white flag, I think, this next lap. If the lap times don't increasingly become pros. So, Scotty P now is in the battle for the lead. And here comes Garpendale, your points leader in third. He has the fastest lap of this race, I think, with a 1:52. I am correct. So, Garpendale is a man on a mission this race. But it's the 250 rider of Noah Vandelay. And who is typing in the background? It sounds like a freaking bomb just
Gabby
went.
Lewis Linsner's Razor keyboard.
Ah, not sure why I said
You know
bomb.
you're chilly.
Anyways, Scotty P just squeaked his way past Noah. So we have a new leader. Oh.
Oh, Theo Carpentier rage quits.
Oh,
So
man.
our Moto 1 winner.
Oh, why am I still in, I don't know why I was still rocking the third person cams. I was just kind of there. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay.
Did you
Scotty.
just switch straight back to the trees?
Yep. I don't understand. Like, as soon as I go to, I don't know. I don't know. It's very weird. But either way, Scotty P is now into the lead. As he's now being trailed by Noah Vandelay. Carly Garpedal has now moved up into third. Tim Vault fourth. Jeremy McHugh fifth. Dieter Williams sixth. Kirill Platikov is seventh. Martin Muniz eighth. Jake Bars Thomas ninth. Rounding up your top 10 is now
Scotty
MT
P
Factory
ran the
rider
fastest lap.
Jeremy Facquar. And this is your last lap. So one more lap to go for the 101 Designs rider on the KTM of Scott Pugh. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. And look who's now jumped into second. It's Garpendale. So Facquar is doing everything he can to try to get so many points to stay in this fight. As Garpendale just bunny hops over the side of that turn, I guess you want to say right there. Manages to stay on two wheels, and now he's going to get around a back marker there. He's trying to trace down Scotty P, but he's got someone all over it now. That was a back marker also. So it's really between the 101 Designs rider of Scott P and then Garpendale. At this rate, though, Scott has been running a pretty solid pace, so he might be able to hang on for this thing. Who knows? Callie goes a little long on the jump there. It's like
Hey, Lewis.
a couple more turns
Yeah.
and jumps to go. Scotty P might win this
Come on
thing.
other channel.
Gets over the anthill good and clean. He's got to get around one back marker. The back marker's kind of holding him up. He moves wide. Gets over the anthill clean. Garpendale's still there. If anything happens, and no, he's down. No. Scotty P goes down.
Garpedal.
He was so close.
He's gonna lose second as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go to work now.
Oh no. The
Hopefully he just kind
heartbreaker.
of stays where he's at and doesn't push it and go down again.
Oh, the heartbreaker for Scott P. He was so close to winning this moto, and out of nowhere, your points leader, Callie Garpendale, steals the race win.
drag race.
Oh, man, Noah Vandelay and Scotty P. So, unfortunate turn of events for Scott P. That really sucks for him. Tim Vault's going to come across in fourth. Jeremy Monque is sixth. Dieter Williams is going to be in seventh. Kirill Platikov is going to be coming across in eighth. Jake Bars Thomas in ninth. And Martin Muse is 10th. So, that's going to be your top 10 real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get things set up for the 250 class. So,
I just want to point out Jerome is 13th. So not doing a very good job of trying to get this points lead back.
go ahead
Maybe
and
had some bad luck.
announce anything that changes in the top 10.
Kalle won this heat. Lol. Wasn't he like last on the first lap?
Yeah, he was pretty far back.
I have food in my mouth.
That's hot.
So go ahead and announce if anything changes. So we'll fix.
Nothing is coming yet. We still have a ton of guys trying to finish.
Man, definitely a heartbreaker there for Scotty P. He had that thing. I mean, he had that thing locked up. And I don't know what he did coming over that anthill, but I guess he must have just hit one of them ruts wrong and threw them all over the place. And that's how quickly things can change from being magical to being throwing your controller outside the window.
He could still win on cuts. You got to remember, Garpedal came from way back, so you never know what happens coming through the back.
Yeah, very possible. Very possible.
I was about to sing a song, but I probably shouldn't because it might be copyrighted.
Yeah, don't do that, for God's sakes. That's why before every race I wanted to do like a national anthem, but then like I was gonna be like, it's probably gonna be copyrighted, so I just never worried about.
Or you can get a remix of the Rude Sandstorm and credit the person who remixed it.
No change in the top 3. Actually changed for 10th. A guy by the first name of Jonathan. I missed the last name.
Looks like how long
Moves
do we?
into 10th.
How long do we have until the UID
3
grab?
men.
All right, so we have 3 minutes until UID grab. So hopefully I'll be able to get these quick skin packs and track resolution changed here. Make sure to.
Forget to close out and come back in.
Oh, yeah, I already did that. I have the pre-stream thing up right now. Up, wrong link. No! Get off my screen, person. I don't care about Sham Wow! Jesus.
Right, Logan.
Yeah.
Since I told you the first time, and you didn't remember, and I told you the second time, have you remembered this time to download the JD Sounds Teams gear?
Who and who?
Ivan Delari's team.
I never got the link. Or I would have. If it's not on the GP thread, I don't download it. But if you want to send it real quick, super quick, I will download it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that done now.
How many minutes do I got?
2.
Download the other version of the track now. There we go. And looks like I need to download the skins for Rico's team, since I never did that. I'm not. You had to do it that way. I was just gonna download the biking gear, but now I gotta do it this way.
Yes.
How long do I got? 2 minutes still.
1 minute.
Ah, crap.
Alright, I'll quickly send you the link on Messenger.
Sounds good. Go ahead and commentate if I happen to miss like the start of it or anything. I should be alright though. We have a minute and we still have warm up or lineup check and stuff. So
You probably have a good 5 minutes yet.
yeah, I should
I
be.
sent you the link.
Should be able to sneak my way into there still.
Unless they just like out of nowhere, just like warm up lap, just like doesn't happen.
My hex will do
But
warm up.
knowing EMF, there's gonna be a warm up lap. And there will be a warm up lap curse.
Go ahead and oh, no, I was gonna say go ahead and tell Hegs to give me an extra minute or two, but we should be alright. But once
I
again,
just want to point out last night, huge curse for Tyson going out and winning the warm up lap.
I did not watch the race last night, but I did see Tyson got 15th, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But once again, welcome everybody to the round 4 stream of the MXSGP amateur season. We just finished up with the Open Sea motos. I'm going ahead right now and downloading some extra skins, fixing some things up before we hop into the MX2 Moto 1. Go ahead and pull up the points right now for what that class is looking like.
It's your show, Boston.
Anybody, I don't care.
I can do it.
Oh, go on, Alex.
Well, Alex, you're racing. Get ready to race.
Ja. Men tyst, de streamar, gå.
Mute your mic.
Nej, gå.
Alex, mute your mic.
I'm on my way. Men kan du vara tyst eller?
English.
This is America. You either speak English or Spanish.
I'm dialing the RKI stuff right now, so I should be in the server within the next minute. So very soon. So we should be ready to rock and roll. We're getting some extra skins here, getting some things fixed up.
Lineup check is just posted in chat, and we're getting a restart now. So
Wow, I'm sat there trying to play the track and they restart on me like
So it looks like they're going on the warm-up lap, correct?
yup.
All right. So I might miss the start of the moto, but we'll be all right. So once again, please somebody pull up the points for me real quick. I know
Fellas.
Dale Mullins is your points leader. That's all I
Okay,
know. Austin, pull it up. Takes 2 seconds. So it looks like Dale Mullins
Alright,
is your points leader.
Dale
though.
Mullins out front with a 12-point lead over Lee Bradley in second. Alex Bustos is in third, who is very far behind.
What?
Janik Bloom is fourth, and Timmy Carlson is fifth.
All right. So it's like that's who we got to watch tonight. Alex, go ahead and mute your mic if you want, since you're racing.
Mute me if you have to.
All right.
Logan, you might make this. They took a long time to load in.
I'm only gonna mute your.
Yes.
What was that? I'm dialing the RKI stuff now. I got 3 seconds left. Tell them I'm coming in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, you have time. They're 2 turns in.
Alrighty. I'm coming in now. Alrighty. I gotta switch off OBS here, back to the actual race scene, but we'll get that then. Am I loading in? I don't know. Oh, there we go.
And now my dog has just joined me in the...
Well, welcome there, you little rascal. I forgot its name, so I said rascal.
Mosby.
That's what it was.
Man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. Mosby D. Alrighty, so once again, this is Austin Bear joining me in the booth here to stream the 250 amateur class today here from Leon, Mexico.
And then go win the 450 class again.
One can only hope.
I didn't hope for it last week and it happened.
That's true. I am loading bikes in very slow because skins are awesome.
Oh boy.
Boy, boy,
Logan,
boy,
you
boy,
timed
boy.
out.
Yep, not surprised there.
Go with Dale Mullins off the start.
Yep,
It's
go
been
ahead.
very impressive.
Go ahead and stream, or go ahead and announce while I quickly load back in.
Dale Mullins was the wrong pick off the start as he is buried. Matthias Havey pulls the whole shot and takes out most of the pack with him at the second turn. And then somebody else goes down, and Dennis K wads his brains out, so nobody wants to take this lead right now. So G. Siles, I guess is how you say his name,
Oh,
was in the lead and gets
Justin.
past. That was a very hectic, first 3 turns. Justin Wood's about to take this lead over.
Yep, and it has taken me forever to load in. I'm still not even on the gate yet. I'm still
Logan
loading bikes.
Lights was achieved Moto Go-Go level.
Ah, yeah, to its finest. I am still loading in.
Alright, Justin Wood is taking this lead.
Sorry to anybody that's doing good this first minute when you watch this back. I can't help it. Your guys' skins is what's causing this.
You guys wanted the skins, you pay for
probably
them.
just downloaded 4K skins.
There we go.
True. You
Just
probably
fine.
did.
Sure, we should be in. But I didn't switch off OBS yet, so I got to do that.
Alex Bustos, who is running third in points, is in
Alrighty.
second right now, so he's making up some very good points.
And offset goes up to the roof, but we're here. So I have no cams. Why do I have no cams?
Because it probably had nothing in it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, we're here. We're good. I forgot to hit one.
Bleach trees.
I forgot to hit one. We're good. We're good. Alright, so we're a little late into this first moto. I'm sorry about that. I got the things. We're a lot better now. We don't have to worry about trees. We got some more skins. We're good to go now. So it's Lane's Wandry out front from Backyard Graphics. Alex Bustos is second. Theo Pervas is from XTC Factory. He's in the third place riding. Your points leader, Dalius of all the Mullins. He's in fourth on the Sub Media KTM. He takes down somebody behind him. That was Justin Wood. You can see his bike, but not the gear today. Matthias Happy.
Factory.
Oh, I can see a good bit of skins today. I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
I just want to say your little comment about the ecstasy and your XTC team Logan last week was pretty stupid.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, Alex, the privateer life, soon to be joining back on MDC because you know it's going to be a true thing. Man, Alex has his mic muted right now, so him hearing things is going to suck as he goes down. Sorry, Alex.
Put pressure on him.
Ah, having no trees is so much better. Kind of. Lane's Wandry, though, out front. This race is going to be going the total distance of 15 minutes or 12. I'm not sure. Dale's trying to get up into this this battle for second place behind.
There's actually a good battle going on for 25th right now. There's a ton of guys going for it.
Well, I'm watching up towards the front as Justin Wood slides out, letting Matthias Havey get beside him as he sneaks around the inside. Wood rocking the gold rims today, looking fresh as ever. Martin Lundqvist on the DTR Racing Honda. He has Alex Bustos behind him as looks like Havey's down in the turn, so here comes Bloom now around. Michael Pryor's getting up in this, G. Siles, Alex, Daniel Cooper, Nicholas Pryor, Kevin Mayton, Ben Lake, Eric Olson, Lucas Kahns, Dennis K, Anthony Ferreira. We got a bunch of people back here. Miko.
Dale Mullins laying on the ground.
Oh, man, your points leader is down, and I want to point out Miko Rikionen, or Raikkonen, Race Pro last week, drops back down to AMS this week, and is running skins I can't see, even though I have his team skins, and I could see him the other week, so it's very interesting. Looks like we have a HSR rider here. Julian Belly is going to get around him. We have Bobby Racing rider of Lee Bradley. Grant Harlan here from Nova Graphics. Eric Hogness. Timmy Carlson on the Cycle Trader Yamaha ride. Kevin Hergel. So a bunch of people very fast that are buried back in this pack. We have a battle here of the skins, as I can see a good bit of riders here. Kevin Eli, Kevin Runanen, Andreas Bergstrom, and then Andrea Diapetro. Here comes Max Spokes. So it's been your 250 amateur rundown pretty much for this moto. But back out front, Lane's Wandry from the Backyard Graphics team is I wouldn't say necessarily walking away with this thing, but he's definitely running a pretty consistent, fast pace for the most part. Dale Mullins has dropped back all the way back to 7th. But your second place rider in points, which is... crap, I forget who it was.
It is Lee Bradley. I don't even know if he's here.
I have not seen Lee, actually.
Actually, Lee. He is in 24th.
Oh, man, so Lee's definitely got some work to do. And your third place rider in points... Your third place rider in points was like... Timmy Carlson was 5th. That's all I... But who was 3rd and 4th again?
3rd was Alex Bustos, and 4th was Janik Bloom.
Alrighty, so that's one. Those two are one to watch then, because Bustos is in 4th, and Bloom follows pursuit in 6th. So it's Wandry out front. Theo Pervas is 2nd. Justin Wood is in 3rd on the Moto Suzuki. Alex Bustos is 4th. Lundqvist 5th. Bloom 6th. Havey 7th. Payar 8th. Your points leader Mullins is 9th, and then Eric Hassan is 10th with Olsen behind him. Lucas Kahn's 12th. We have a battle here for the, I think, 11th place ride between Lucas Kahn's and Nicholas Payar. So maybe a little bit of brotherly, I think, right now between, I think, are they brothers? Nicholas Payar and Michael Payar. So
Sounds like a rare last name to me, so...
Looks like we got another brother tandem here, just like the Lins or the Agates or the Turners, as I found out just last week that Ryan Turner and Jay Turner are brothers. So, a lot of brothers playing this game that I would have never guessed. Justin Wood goes down in the 3rd place spot, but it's still Wandry out front. But look at this train now for the lead. No, it's not actually. It's Theo Provost. So, the battle for the lead is on. Provost is out front from XTC Factory. He's got Wandry behind him, all over him for the most part. Fustos is now trying to sneak up in here. So, 3-way battle for the lead as Wandry drag races to the inside. Fustos trying to get an inside line. He pushes Theo out to the middle line there. So, Wandry back into the lead. And Theo is pushing to try to get back into this. This race will be going a total distance of how many minutes, Austin? I think it's 15, right? Oh, Fustos. What is it?
20. 20 plus 1.
Alright.
Thought these guys did 15, but guess I was wrong.
Yep, so we are going 20 minutes instead, not 15, so yeah. I knew it was something like a lot longer. I didn't know it was going to be 20 though, so a little bit longer than I thought, but it's all good. It's still Wandry out front.
I'm going 30 plus 1 today, that's fun.
No, you're not going 30. You're going 20. I think you just go 22. You go 20 plus 1. Meaning, you know what I mean. But, it's Wandry out
Save
front.
yourself while you're ahead.
Provost still 2nd. Bustos is still 3rd. Wood is now up into 4th, which I think he was in. Javi's up to 5th. Bloom 6th. Lundqvist is 7th. Payar is 8th. Olsen, Miko, and Payar goes down. But where is Dale Mullins? He has fallen way back from where he was. Throws a little scrub-a-dub-a-dub over the tabletop as Dennis K goes down, one of your early season points contenders. But after last week, he now has a huge uphill battle to get back into the points. Out front, it's Wandry. Lane's Wandry having a great ride, but the battle is on for 2nd. Possibly a 4-way battle for the lead might be shaken up here as Wood's starting to get into this mix. So Vusto's trying to get an outside line. He gets legs off. Barely got legs off too. If he would have just another inch or two, he would have been okay to not get that legs off, but he ended up getting it anyways.
Matthias Javi's sneaking up into this battle now.
Yeah, without a doubt. The MT Factory rider on the Kawasaki. Rocking, I'm not sure what gear that is. I didn't really get a good look at it.
Actually, the 2 guys we were paying attention to, Vustos and Bloom, are racing together right now.
Yeah, I'm watching the battle right now between Provost and Wood. Provost threw a scrub-a-dub-a-dub in front of Wood over the one tabletop, and somebody is down.
That was the leader.
That was your leader. So now it's Justin Wood from the MM Moto Suzuki ride into the lead, rocking a very plain stock Suzuki looking setup. I like it, especially with the gold rims. I can't see the gear, unfortunately, so I'm not sure why. Maybe he might be running something I don't have, or I messed up their pack again. But the dualies over the tabletop, and looks like he pulls an outside line.
Shut the door. He was nice.
No, I don't know why a lot more people don't go outside there. Definitely, if you're watching the stream and you got a moto coming up later, try that outside line. I did it all day yesterday in pros, and it worked for me. I got 5th overall. I mean, I passed a lot of people there. So those inside, it might be quicker to get around, but the exit of that is not faster one bit. So looks like Theo Provost, though, took advantage of that as he kind of accidentally got stuck to the outside line, but as you saw right there, it worked. And Wood's going to go for the triple. Theo's going to double. Can we see a close-up? Not too much. Wood's definitely still there, though. He's trying. See if he's got anything for him here. As Theo's going to have to go middle, go outside. Wood's going to sneak around the inside again. And just like that, that small turn opened up a pretty big gap for the most part. See Matthias Happy still back there, running in the 3rd place spot. He's still in this thing as Theo gets a little bit... Oh, and he gets taken out by a lapper. That one looks like an RFX KTM rider, I think, there. So, unfortunately for Theo, he gets hit by a lapper. Obviously, not really much the lapper could do there.
He was actually down with Javi, I want to say. He
Nah,
was down with somebody that was in the lead.
he was down with a lapper. Javi was just sneaking his way around. It was a KTM rider with 7 gear. I'm not sure what team that was. I could be very wrong in the RFX KTM statement. I don't know what team it was. But it was definitely a lapper. He had came out of the turn, slid out, and the lapper kind of just T-boned him. So, not much the lapper could do, though. But we're halfway into this thing. Your top 10 rundown. Austin Bear, would you like to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I do not care.
Well, go ahead, Austin. Give him a top 10 rundown real quick.
Alright, Justin Wood for the M Moto Suzuki team out front with a 4.3 second gap over Matthias Javi on the MT Factory racing machine. Who has... No, he does not have the fastest lap, actually. Martin Lundqvist for DTR Racing has a 1:54.1, so I believe he actually has the fastest lap of his race. Alex Bustos for Sobe Spanish MX Gamers running in 4th. Janik Bloom for Bloom Racing in 5th. You got Lanes Wandry from Backyard Graphics running in 6th. Theo Pruvist on the XTC factory machine. Oh, only hitting the double there, not trying to triple. Maybe just going with the safe lines, try to stay consistent, running in 7th. Michael Payer in 8th. Miko Rekkinen for the 101 Designs running 9th. And Eric Olson, Privateer, in 10th.
Looks like Eric Olson's getting up from a crash, actually. But Dale Mullins is still buried back in the pack. He's in the 12th place, and he's in a battle. A group of riders. Lee Bradley, Kevin Hergel, Nicholas Pyar. As Bradley's trying to make an outside move on. Whoa! I don't know what just happened there. Looks like Hergel clipped something going over that little anthill. I think he might have clipped a tough block. He did a front flip right on over the bars. So this points chase is definitely keeping interesting with Dale Mullins having a very rough moto as Matthias Javi goes down. Looks like we had a little change up for the lead there as we were specking back through the packs. It looked like Javi had went to the lead, but it just went right back to Wood though. So looks like we didn't miss too much as Lundqvist runs in 3rd. Back markers are starting to become a problem now as they're getting to heavy lap traffic, and this race is like really close. Anything can happen. Anybody can win this race. Wood needs to get around this lapper. He's alright. Gets around him there.
Oh, Lapper coming back onto the track right.
Oh, Wood's going to have to get around this another lapper here.
Matthias loses the front end and stays in 2nd.
Oh, the lapper cuts in front of Wood, and now this lapper's passing Wood back. I think these lappers are in a battle of their own, and these two are in their own fight, and Wood's trying to get around them.
Matthias sends the triple, makes it, doesn't get it.
So,
clean. Martin Lundqvist
whoever
closes
is on the stock Honda is trying to get out of the way of Wood. Maybe not. I don't know what he's doing. He's holding the race line. He's holding the race leader up. He will not get out of the way.
Out in 3rd.
He's still not moving out of the way, so I'm going to shame whoever that is on that bike for not moving.
I'm going to go back and spec and see who it is so we can call him out.
That would be
ruining a chance.
Oliver Albertson. Oliver Albertson.
Still
not
in his
moving
way.
out of the way at all for Justin Wood. So, horrible lapper right now from Oliver. Not moving at all for race leader Justin Wood. And causing Justin to lose valuable time to Matthias Javi. Still in the way, man. This has got to be stressful for Wood. Yeah, definitely not a very good lapper at all. I would not be surprised to see Wood maybe give him a little protest loving later. I think as of right now, my only advice to Wood would just kind of be lay back, play it smooth, and maybe let him go down because he's definitely got the speed to win this thing. And he's definitely showed he has it. He only has 4 minutes to go. So
Plus the lab. Oh, and
there it goes. So
finally slides out.
definitely good case scenario for Wood, though, to be able to lay back. So now Matthias Havi's going to have to get around him. And looks like early race leader Wandry's moved up to 3rd. Vustos 4th. Lundqvist back here. Everybody, a lot of your top guys are kind of stuck in the back. But Wood, who's also a top guy, he's up towards the front. He's kind of been struggling this season. He's a little bit farther back in points than he would like to be. But he could turn his season around real quick. And he's doing so right now as he sneaks past the lapper there down on little single. I want to watch Wood, though. He's got a lot of lappers he's got to get around still. He's looking at a pretty sizable gap. And Alex Erickson, I just saw he's back in 37th, so I'm not sure if Alex is still racing or not.
DC a couple minutes ago. Oh, and Javi gets screwed up by a lapper.
Oh, the
And
lapper!
almost gets taken out by Oliver Albertson.
A lapper is blocking Wood. I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know who that is, but he's absolutely blocking Wood, not letting Wood win this thing at all. He bumped him out of the rut, cut him off. He's all over the place. What are these lappers doing?
This is Am life for you. I think he's finally moving. Oh, almost slides out.
He's going for the kill, maybe? No. Wood's got to watch his inside. This lapper is not racing at all clean. That is, I think, an RFX KTM rider again. So looks like that lapper is getting all out of shapes. I'm not sure who that is.
Yes, that'll be Daniel Cooper for the RFX KTM team. So this team is not putting in a very good showing.
Yeah, not at all. Wood's definitely got to just keep his calm, though, because he can still win this thing as lapper goes down in the back. Wandry sneaks around. Vustos is around. Javi tips it over in the turn. So the battle.
Daniel Cooper going back for the pass and then finally goes down.
Alright, so luckily for Wood, he will be able to sneak his way around. So now the battle is on for second. Javi, Wandry, Vustos all in one camera shot. So let's see what happens here. As Vustos is going to try to get a run on. No, Vustos goes down. Stays up on the bike, so it's not going to lose too much time. And man, look at the gap between Theo and Vustos. Not that it's a big gap, but it's the lappers in front of them. Man, Theo, I would have to assume right now, he probably has about 7 riders in between one position. So, holy jeez. He has a ton of guys to get around just to try to get up to the back of the guy that he's behind right now. But I'd like to see how this plays out for time-wise, though. We're at 19:20. I think Wood will end up getting to the line before the white flag. So, it looks like we're going to have 2 laps to go here at Leon for Moto 1 of the 250 class.
Do you want me to broadcast in game chat that we're live? Just in case.
We're rocking a solid 18 viewers right now, more than we've had at all this season. But yeah, go ahead and stream it, or yeah, stream it. Go ahead and broadcast it. 15 seconds, so he beats it by 15 seconds. So we will have 2 laps to go here at Leon. This is going to be a total distance of 12 laps, and it's going to be Justin Wood, who's been leading this thing for most part of this race. But he's not. Matthias Javi hasn't let him go at all. And I think Wood got a little sketchy there. Vustos is a pretty far ways back, so luckily for Wood and Javi, any little mistake, they won't lose too many spots because they have a pretty sizable gap now in the rest of the pack. So Javi's still pushing after Wood. Vustos is not out of this thing either. Neither is any of these guys back here really in this top 5. We're looking like we have a battle shaping up for 4th between Wandry, Lundqvist, and Olsen. And it looks like Bloom's stuck back there with a couple lappers. So we're going to watch this battle here as Lundqvist tries to chase down the backyard graphics rider, Leeds Wandry.
Vustos is not too far ahead of these guys as he just got up from a slide out coming out of the one turn.
I noticed there that it looks like that was Olsen that went outside in that turn. Like I said, I think it's a very good line. So I'm surprised I haven't seen more of these AM riders go for it. But Lundqvist is going to try to pull off an inside line here on Wandry. This is for
maybe
the
square him
place.
up.
The cut down. He does go for the square up. He might have a run here. Lundqvist.
Oh, they're gonna come.
Whoa! Wow! Is he gonna triple up though? Wandry goes for the triple. Back to the inside of Lundqvist. Lundqvist goes wide. Or Wandry goes wide. Lundqvist back to the inside. Oh, and Lundqvist gets him back. Man, what
Wilson's
a
leading
battle.
off the back of this battle right now, hoping that these guys take each other.
Oh, Lundqvist slides it out a little bit. Oh, Wander's all over the place. Here comes Olsen. Oh, man, what a battle we are having right now for this 4th place spot. Absolute great battle. Best battle on the track right now, I'd have to say. As we have just not hit the white flag, and it is still Justin Wood out front. Matthias is still there, and Vustos is still in 3rd, so back to the battle for 4th, though, is still raging on as Wandry now is only about a second behind Lundqvist from the DTR Racing Honda. This is the white flag lap, so it's all or nothing right now.
Wandry kind of eyeing up something, trying to make a pass before he...
And Wandry's sending it around the outside. Gets a little, I don't even know what you want to call that. Oh, somebody looks. Oh, it's Lundqvist. Yeah, a little something. Lundqvist had to go a little sketchy there through the rut. Keep an eye on your first 2, though. Make sure anything doesn't change. I'll keep an eye on this battle between Lundqvist, Wandry, and Olsen, as they now have gapped to Miko, who's still not out of this thing, though, if anything happens. Lundqvist still has the preferred position right now, as Olsen's going to try an outside line. He gets up beside him, and he passes Wandry. So now Wandry has gotten blown by 2 riders now. He's probably wondering what the heck is going on. And Lundqvist makes a mistake, so it's back on. The 3-rider train, and Lundqvist goes down with... That was Wandry, so definitely Lundqvist's fault there.
And Olsen's closing up on Vustos right now, so this could be from 6th to 3rd in the last lap.
Definitely unintentional, though, by Lundqvist there. He just kind of got back on track and got into the back of Wandry, so definitely not on purpose at all. But back up front, Wood has lost the lead. It's Matthias Havey. The battle for the lead is on. Wood is right there. Can he do anything? He pushes around the last turn, the drag race to the finish. Wood is pushing. Matthias Havey's going to hang on. Oh, man.
That could be cuts.
I didn't see what happened.
Adam Holm in chat just said choke, so
Justin
may have
Wood
just had a very dumb little slide out, because the gap when I watched was only 4 seconds. So
Vustos comes across in 3rd. Olsen gets a 4th out of this. Wandry 5th. Miko 6th. Martin Lundqvist falls all the way back to 7th. And here we find Dale Mullins back in 8th. Kevin Hergo 9th. Dennis K. We have a battle here, possibly for 9th. If Ben Lake can get a run, he's not going to get anything, though. Man, I definitely have to say the method of that last finish line there is to try that slingshot method. Try the outside and just hold it wicked. It worked out for me yesterday on Dom Agate. So, but
I think that's what Wood was going to go for, but unfortunately that lapper chosen that line that was just the outside of them.
But definitely probably one of the most exciting races of the year so far. That was probably definitely the most action-packed one we've had, I'd have to say, all year. So, unfortunately for Justin Wood, he does the Scotty P in the Open C class and chokes it away on the last lap. Definitely.
So therefore, we just saw Wood lead, I'd say, well over half of this race and choke it up within the last lap.
Yeah, so definitely still have cuts to come in, though. It's a very small gap, so Justin Wood could definitely still get him on cuts. But anyways, as of now, it's Havey, Wood, Vustos, Olsen, Wandry, Riki Onin, Lundqvist, Mullins, Hergel, Dennis K, Ben Lake, Jennings Bloom, Kevin Mayton, Lee Bradley, Theo Pruvas, Grant Harlan, Timmy Carlson, Felix Underlin, Michael Payar, and Nicholas Payar. So the possible brothers finishing back to back. So cuts are in.
Oh,
and
no
it's gonna be
change.
Matthias. So Wood throws away the win on the last lap. Matthias Havey will steal the win from him. So it's going to be Matthias Havey take your Moto 1 win here at Leon. Wood's going to be looking for redemption here in Moto 2. Vustos 3rd, Olsen 4th, Wandry 5th, Miko 6th. Lundqvist is now dropped back to 8th. So Dale Mullins jumps up to 7th, Hergel 9th, and Dennis K gets a 10th. So that's going to be...
Matthias, he did what he needed to do. He put the pressure on in that last lap and waited for Justin Wood to crack under the pressure.
Yeah, and Matthias was there all race. Like, he didn't let him go, so we got a 2-minute break here, and it looks like we have.
Kind of wondering why these guys got a break and the Open C guys did not.
There you go, Alex. You're on unmuted. Unmuted you.
Oh, I did the best moto ever.
Yeah, I saw you DC 14 minutes in.
I dropped from 10 to 27th in 2 corners, so I gave up.
Logan made you choke, it's alright.
Oh yeah, it's always my fault.
Yes.
Definitely, probably the most exciting race of the year, though. Holy crap! I'm definitely excited for this moto too. See what happens here. So, I like this straightaway though. Before the finish, it's been kind of creating some exciting finishes. Especially, I know in the pro ranks yesterday we had some good ones. Wow.
I know Justin Wood was hoping his 250 was going to turn into a 350 there on the last few turns so he could pull that lead back in.
Yeah, heck, if only he had that extra gear there, that 6th gear power. He was so close, but I think the cuts would have killed him because I saw that Wood had just a tad bit of cuts. I think he lost just
Yeah, .3 seconds of cuts.
he would have had to gotten just by a little bit. I'm gonna go for a transfer line. Nope, not possible.
I went from that tabletop, like extension, that first big tabletop you hit, over the outside of that berm. I was like 5th tapped on the 450. The whole way from the start.
Oh. So we
Shaky
should be
little
getting a
arm.
restart here. Yep. So.
Well, once again, mid-race here, I'm gonna leave and get some practice.
Yep, no problem. This looks like Alex, you cool if I meet you again?
No, don't mute me. I'm quiet.
Alright, alright, alright. Looks like
We want to hear the frustration.
Don't mute me. Yeah, everyone gonna hear me rage quit.
round. Oh, I almost just said round 2. Looking at my phone here. But yep, it's gonna be Moto 2 here on restart. It's definitely an interesting first moto to say the least. Hope to see pretty much the same for the second moto.
I don't. At least not my performance.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the restart. Alright, we'll see if Dale Mullins can get a better start this time.
Yeah, Dale definitely struggled that whole.
As he's taking. Oh no, he's finally loaded in.
Yeah, Dale struggled that last moto, without a doubt. We're gonna go
He
with.
got a very mid-pack start.
We're gonna go with Dale off the start, actually. Good luck, Alex, by the way. But we're gonna go with Dale off the start.
Oh, can he get it this time? No, he cannot.
Yeah,
Same
he got
thing as last
out-dragged.
time.
Looks like that KTM just doesn't have the power. And it's gonna be Max Spokes. No, Eric Olson. So Eric Olson is out front, followed by Ben Lake, G. Siles.
Wow,
And-
Mullins made some very good passes there in the first turn.
Yeah, he's jumped all the way up into the top 10 already, so definitely gotta watch out. He's up, got a good start, but it's Eric Olson. He finished 4th the first moto, and this guy's definitely had a burst of speed lately. I don't remember him being up towards the front lately. Maybe he's feeling this track, but 4th the first moto, looking at a solid start to this moto. He's followed by Siles and Lake as Lake jumps over the rut a little bit, and Lake gets super close to Siles. He has the inside line. Lake's jump passes for second as Justin Wood is still here, so Justin Wood's back up front again in 4th, so Wood definitely looking for some major redemption after choking that first away. The first moto.
And Lake goes down.
Yeah, so Lake slides it out there. Something you don't want to do in these first laps, but the man with the plan, Eric Olson, is out front with a clear track, and we got a battle here for 3rd. Wood gets super close to Siles. Siles gets all out of shape. He ends up going down, so Wood jumps into 2nd.
Hey, this 110 guy, is that Daniel Cooper?
I'm not too
Yes.
sure. Yep, that's Daniel Cooper. But anyways,
He's dumb.
it's Wood, Underlin, Bergstrom, Mullins trying to get around Andreas now. Dennis K, Miko, Blake, Carlson, Hergel, Cooper, Wandry, Lundqvist, Alex, Erickson, Grant Harlan, Matthias Havey. So your Moto 1 winner is buried back in the pack. But it's Olsen out front. Wood in second.
Wood has the
Underland.
big picture in his eyes right now, and that's the overall.
Yeah, he's looking at
Most
a...
consistent.
Oh, somebody tried to scrub the finish line. That was
Felix.
Underland. Oh, and he's going to take out Miko. So there's a rider down in the middle of the finish line. He gets back up, though. Should be all right. It looks like Carlson has a better start this race. Like to see what I think your top qualifier was Timmy Carlson. So I'd like to see what he can do this race as he goes down, though.
We have a nice little battle going on for the top 10 right now.
Yep.
So Lundqvist, Underlin, Harlan, Bergstrom.
Oh, we have a change for the lead.
Oh.
What is in the lead now? Mullins is second, Lake third, Olsen is fourth.
Wood with a huge mistake.
Saves it for the most part. Mullins is going to jump over his head. So let's see what Wood can do.
Says thank you very much, and I believe after the first moto Dale Mullins had, he wants
Oh, Wood goes down in the background. I just caught it in the corner of my eye.
and takes Ben Lake, who's
Somewhat.
cutting tough blocks.
Lake's going to jump back on track safely somewhat. Olsen now looking at a 4-2. Might be in the driver's seat for this thing. We'll see what happens, though. We got a long moto still. Only 3 minutes into this 20-minute plus one race. Hergel is back here to Lake. Dennis K's having a good moto finally for Dennis K. He was started off the season strong with, I think, 2 wins and 2 rounds. And since then, he's been stuck in the back of the pack every other race. So it's nice to see Dennis K finally having a good moto going here at the start of this one.
For sure, right now,
good.
Eric Olsen's going to
Wow.
have this overall if he can.
Dennis K is trying to power his way around, and wow, what a pass by Dennis there on that was the Kevin Hergel. Yeah, Kevin Hergel. That was a great pass by Dennis right there. He swept that inside turn and got around him.
Dennis throws a nice whip over the tabletop. He might be on a burner right now because I saw him earlier ripping around the one turn, so he's feeling it right now. 157.
Oh,
So pretty fast compared to the lap Olsen ran. But
Erickson-
Mullins just out front. walking
Erickson
away.
and Havey going over the finish line together here as Havey's going to sneak around the inside of Erickson here. Oh, Erickson's going to push the inside, pushes Havey out wide. Aggressive riding here by Alex Erickson.
as he chuckles in the background.
And Matthias Havey looks like he's going to try to get an inside move. Want to keep an eye on this. Maybe see some dualies over the table. Havey launches. Erickson and Havey go super
Straight
close.
air.
Oh, and Havey hits the tough block. So Alex Erickson being an absolute awful racer.
Bitch.
Dale Mullins, though, is cleanly out front, not having to use any of his tear-offs on that Seb Media KTM ride. Now, I'm not really sure why they'd be tear-offs on the KTM, but hey, you know. Eric Olsen, though, in second, I should say. Dennis K having a good ride in third. Hergel, fourth. Lake, fifth. We have a battle shaping up here as Carlson just freaking gets a gymnastic tip and decides to put it to good use over the anthill. I don't know what he was doing there. Got all out of shape. And Dale's down in the lead. So Olsen takes over the lead. This 250 amateur class has been nothing but action-packed today from Leon. As Olsen now takes over the lead. Dennis K is second. Mullins third. And he gets past. So now he's back to fifth. So just like that, the world comes crashing down on Mullins as Lake passes and Hergel passes. And he's got Miko behind him. And Carlson's still back here as Erickson's on the back of Carlson. And we find Wood back here in about, I think, 10th or 11th, possibly. Havey's back here, Lundqvist. Oh, my God. The chaos continues to unfold. That looks like that was Dennis K who had messed up. Look at this. 4 riders and 1 pitcher. Dennis K goes to the inside. Can he get around Mullins? Oh, and he gets into the back of Mullins. I knew something was going to happen sooner or later. Olsen's riding out front. He is feeling the breeze. That made absolutely no sense at all, but I'm just never. I didn't say that. Anyways, Mullins, he's going to try to do the Logan Leitzel line, and it works. I told you. The outside there is so much faster. Alex, if you're hearing this, go outside.
Where?
After the big tabletop, like the first big tabletop, that turn, go outside. Like right now where you're at, that turn after, like before. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go outside there every lap. It's so much faster. And we have a rider down. Might have been, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, do we still have an Austin Bear in the booth? I think we lost an Austin Bear, but it don't matter because Eric Olson is out in the lead still. Dale gets super close to the tough blocks. Oh my gosh, what a save by Dale. Hergel third. Man, everyone seems to be struggling over that anthill. Lake still here in fourth. Carlson is now moved up into fifth, I think. Dennis K, Miko. So Miko's all over the back of Dennis K. And Justin Wood and Javi are going at it. So first and second, the first moto, are now battling it out for the 9th and 10th ride. So what a change of events here. Hopefully they can. They have a good. They still have over half the race to go. So anything can happen here, but. So far, so good. So far, so good for Eric Olson. He has a 4th going into this Moto 2, so he could be looking at his first overall of the season, I think. So we'll see what happens for the. I'm not sure what number he is actually, but still having a great ride out front. Mullins has. No, I thought he might have went down there. I didn't see, but Mullins still riding here in a second place. He's looking at a. I don't know what he got the first moto. I think he got 7th or 8th. So, still for the points leader, it's still not bad at all. He'll be keeping his points lead without a doubt. As I know, Vustos is struggling, and Lee Bradley, I don't even think I've seen in the top 15 or even mentioned his name at all today. So, Mullins will keep a very big points lead. Or I wouldn't say very big, but he'll keep his points lead.
I had a phone call I had to get to.
I was wondering where you went. You just kind of disappeared. I was like, oh, Austin's gone. But back to the action. We're getting a battle shaping up here. But for the third, it's going to be Lake Carlson and Miko with Dennis K lurking in the back. So let's see what happens here between these 3 or 4 riders. Lake triples, Carlson triples. Carlson gets a little bit cleaner in the back. Might gain up just a few tenths on Lake. Comes over the anthill. Can he power his way down to the inside? Carlson, nope. Decides to back off and race Lake pretty clean. I mean, there wasn't much he was going to do anyways going into that turn. Looks like we have someone down. It's a oh, no, that's Olson. Your race leader has gone down, and I think he might have had a double legs off because he went from having a pretty sizable lead now to dropping. Oh, he's down again. So things have come crashing down so quick for Eric Olson. So he's going to finally gain his composure now, all the way back in 9th. And Alex Erickson does the exact same thing Olson did over that section. So, wow, what a disastrous turn of events for Olson. Goes from having a good 5-second lead to all the way back to 9th. So
we're going to have a good battle for 10th here, shaping up.
I think Olson might have had a triple legs off there. Maybe double, I'm not sure. Definitely did something.
Definitely double in that little double. And then over the little anthill, that definitely sent him to 3.
Yeah, it was definitely a mistake. And Carlson and Lake, third duels.
He was decently ahead of Mullins. And then he was probably just getting up, and Mullins probably T-boned him.
Something like that. So definitely a bad turn of events for Olson. As I see, he has moved up back to 8th, though. So we'll see what happens. He still has a good bit of moto.
Mullins is on the ground.
So Mullins is down, but like you said, not legs off, so he's gonna still keep a pretty sizable lead as Lake is down to 2nd. So Lake's having a great ride. Miko is 3rd, Carlos in 4th, Dennis K is 5th, Kevin Hergel 6th, Javi 7th, Olson is now in 8th, Wood 9th, Wandry 10th, Bustos 11th, Harlan 12th, and Erguson's in 13th. And then we have Andrea Dia Petro from RKI JD Sounds Italian Racing Team on the KTM rocking the Troy Lee Designs gear. Lee Bradley from Bobby Racing, pretty standard name, as Lundqvist is back here battling with Bradley. So we have to, whoa, Lundqvist and Bradley get together. Oh man. Oh, and
Oh,
Lundqvist.
Mullins was down again. The gap is now down under a second.
Oh, man.
Battle for the lead.
I'm back here watching your second place rider in points struggling his way trying to get through the pack, as he was just down with Martin Lundqvist over this. Oh my God, Lundqvist just threw it fat over the tabletop. So I want to point out though, Bradley's back in 20th place, and a rider goes down in front of him. So this points lead is going to be massive for Mullins if he can just keep his composure up front. As Mullins has to get around a lapper. I want to point out though, where's Vustos at? He's your third place rider in points. He is in 13th. So yeah, like I said, Mullins doesn't have to worry too much. He's going to have a great points lead no matter what. Your fourth place rider in points, which was who was fourth? I know Lundqvist, or I know Carlson was fifth. Oh! Dale Mullins just launches the tabletop, and honest to God, I wouldn't be surprised if his legs are broke. That was an absolute hard hit.
He could be paralyzed after that one.
Oh,
He's getting
Lord
up
have
swirly.
mercy. Oh, Javi goes down. Oh, man. So your fourth place in points was, I forget who it was. You mind checking that real quick for me?
Fourth in points was Janik Bloom.
Alright, so it was Bloom, and I haven't seen Bloom up towards the top either, so as of right now, it's still the Mullins show for the points chase, but Carlson's up here in second. He's fifth in points. He didn't have a
I'm
good
gonna
first
go
moto.
find Bloom. Bloom is 16th.
Yeah, and
Everybody
Carlson
is
goes down in
handing-
second. Tennis K now.
Handing these points over to Dale Mullins right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is definitely the Dale Mullins show for this points chase. Seems like everybody who's a little bit farther back in points is having a great ride today. As we noticed earlier in that first moto, it was Javi and Wood. In this moto, it's Lake, Dennis K, Mullins, and Olsen was up there, but he's fallen back. Carlson was second. He's tipped it over now a couple times every time I've spec'd him. He's going to get passed by a back marker there on a Honda. Looks like an HSR racing rider there. Matthias Javi's still up here. Find Olsen back here in I think about 8th or 9th or somewhere around there. Back up front, it's Lake. So an unlikely 2 up front. And what a crazy turn of events if Dennis K could end up winning this thing. He's won 2 motos this year, so he knows how to win. Never mind. Ben Lake is out front. Commentators curse on Dennis there, so but still 6 minutes to go. Dennis is still very likely in this race. He's had 2 moto wins this year, and he's
Dale Mullins using your outside line.
yeah, I like it, Dale. I like it. As what I was saying about Dennis, he scored I think 0 points at round 2 at Pangkao Pyong, and I don't think he did very good the first moto here. I could be wrong though, but Ben Lake is putting on a great performance right now. Might be having a breakout ride, running in this first spot on his privateer back Suzuki.
You're right about Dennis K not scoring points at round 2.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, Dennis K, who was a top guy to start off the season, just fell off the face of the earth when he not. Oh man, the
He
commentator's
goes
curse is huge on Dennis K. He must have like a just curse around him. Every time I talk about him, he goes down.
Could be watching the stream and hears his name and gets a little nervous.
Oh, I don't think that was all nerves. That was more like suspension. Either way, though, Carlson trying to get onto the back of Miko. Miko's quietly having a great ride though in third. Like I said, the Miko raced pro last week. Realized the pro was not for him, so he's racing the amateur ranks again. Like I said, with the new A license here on EMF, if you have the A license, you can choose on what you want to race. For some, oh man, whew! Lake sneaked right past the lapper, but as I was just saying though, if you have the A license, you can race amateur or pro. So it's definitely a good learning experience if you're an amateur that's fast and want to race pro. But battle is on for the lead though. Mullins is chasing Lake, and I mean he's on now. Battle for the lead is going to be getting on here because Mullins is all over Lake. Let's see here. He's going to use the lights line. The lights line. I'm telling you, it's fast.
Up. Down to the inside. See if he takes that line away. Nope. Keeps it.
Oh, he gets a kind of. He might pull him. I don't know. I don't know why I'm calling out the lights line. It's just a berm, but hey. I'm telling you, man. That's where it's at. Nobody was doing it in my race yesterday, and it worked so many times for me. Looks like Dale Mullins has learned the secrets and the ways. Austin, you know to take that line in that race. There's
I'll
not
take
much.
whatever line my bike goes to.
There's not much more proof you need. You see how effective it is, how effective it can
Oh,
be.
Dennis K disconnects. So, let's see. Before his disconnect, he was in 14. So very, very bad lap for Dennis K.
Yeah, man. So we were just talking about K winning this race, and a couple laps later he disconnects. So things can change just like that. So his anger is probably through the roof, I would have to imagine. And Bloom is back in 15th. So K, like I said, rage quit. Well, like you said, rage quit.
Mullins gets into the back.
Oh, Mullins is still stuck in this rut. He tries to get back up. He finally gets back on. Here comes Miko now. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I kind of know what happened. I just think it would have been hard for anything to happen there, though, because Mullins had the preferred line on that inside, and he was going to... I don't know if he's going to try to push it or not, but...
Even with that huge mistake...
There's a lapper in the
he
background
lost
getting right up in front of
3
Mullins.
seconds.
Wow, this lapper... What is he doing? I want to go find out who this is. He just, like, jumped across the track. Or, like... I don't know what the heck he was doing. That was the... It was either Julian Belay or... Could have been Kevin Ronin. I don't know who it was, but... He was in the background jumping all across the track. But it's still Ben Lake out front on the privateer. Back Suzuki.
Alright, Logan, I'm gonna jump out of here and put my try-hard pants on and
Yep. Good luck.
try to do something good today.
Don't rage quit. All I'm going to
I
say.
won't.
Take some outside lines. Just have fun with it. Do what I do in RF. Have fun with it. Don't forget about the
I'm
potholes.
gonna jump in here.
So, as one leaves, we get one back. So, good luck, Austin. We'll be cheering you on.
Alright, thank you.
The action continues here in the 250 amateur class as Timmy Carlson now is all over Miko. Can Carlson get a line? No, he can't get anything there. And we kind of missed the top 10 rundown. So, Lewis, while you jump in here, you would go ahead real quick and give a top 10 rundown. Oh, man. Everybody's
Fine.
sliding out in ice here in this turn. Man, it's chaos over here in this turn. So I just saw Matthias goes down. Grant Harlan was down. Wood had slid out. A bunch of people have been sliding out. But go ahead and give the top 10 rundown real quick. As they are
Alright,
now
so-
jumping to the 11th lap. Go ahead.
We got Ben Lake in first, Dale Mullins in second, Miko in third, Timmy Carlson in fourth, Justin Wood in fifth, Alex Vistos in sixth, Kevin Hergel in seventh, Andrea in 11th? Never mind. Eric Olsen in 9th, Grant Holland in 8th if I didn't say that. Battling back here. And now Andrea in 10th.
Yep.
Switching positions around, it's like, that's rude. I'm trying to give a read off here, and they're not being considerate.
Alright, so we've got a battle here. So Olsen's going to have the slingshot line on Harlan. Oh, he gets on to the inside. Oh! Oh, wow. I'm really surprised Harlan did go down from that. Olsen had jumped right into the back of him. Here comes Ericson into this fight now. So Alex Ericsson's going to jump onto the back of about a 4-rider train. So heads up, Alex, since you're in here. You're about to hop onto the back of a train of riders for
Yeah, I
position.
was in front of these guys until I crashed.
Yeah, well.
Don't crash then.
I want to point out, though,
I'm
Felix
an
Underlin had a pretty good start. He's out of the race. Kieran Evans is out of the race. So a bunch of guys out of this race quick. So
Yeah, you might be an Alex, but I'm a pro.
Okay.
what are you guys talking about? I want to point out, though, that I didn't really recognize it, but... Oh, no! Woo! Lake slides out! Oh, here it goes. If Lake wants this win, he has to go for it. He's beside Mullins. They're going to be coming to the white flag. Here we go. And not to mention, Miko and Carlson are right there. So any 4 of these riders could win this race. Mullins is out front, though. He has the preferred position. Can he hang on to it? So just like last moto, a Suzuki rider had led the entire race and choked it away with just about a lap to go. So once again, we might be looking at another example of that here in Moto 2, as Mullins steadily stayed in second and Lake made a mistake through the ruts, and Mullins goes down. Blake back into the lead. Here comes Miko. He gets around Mullins. Carlson's trying to get around. A 4-rider battle on the last lap for this win. They're 3 wide over the tabletop. Oh my god. And Mullins somehow takes over the lead. Wow. What a battle we have for the lead as Lake cuts off Miko. Oh, they're 3 wide again over the step up. How are they not hitting?
Timmy Carlson's coming into play here.
And out of nowhere, Carlson jumps into second. No, now he's back to fourth. I don't know where they're at anymore. This is one of the greatest last laps I've seen of a race in a long time. And Wood is buried back there. So it's between these 4 riders only. And it's, look at this.
Lake the slingshot.
Lake on the outside. Can he do it? Mullins cuts him off. The battle for third still raging on in the back. And I think Carlson might have went down. So Carlson now has fallen down. It's between 3 riders now. It's between Mullins, Lake. Oh, Mullins all over the place. Oh my gosh. What's going to happen? A couple corners to go. Can Lake stay close enough to get him on cuts, or will he go for the pass? Oh, Mullins goes down. Miko hits him. Lake back into the lead. Lake can... Oh my gosh. What an amazing last lap. Lake has a couple corners to go, and he will win this Moto 2. Miko has snuck around. Where's Mullins? Mullins flew off the side of the track. He's back to fourth. It's going to be Ben Lake. Ben Lake will take your Moto 2 win here at Leon. Wow, what a finish to this one. So Miko comes up in second. He was there all race. Carlson third, and Dale Mullins fourth. Wow. My voice hurts after that one. That was an exciting last lap. Wood steadily comes across in fifth. He's looking at a 2.5 on the day. I'm not real sure who's going to get the overall. I really don't know who's going to get the overall, because I don't know where Miko and them guys were. Wood's looking at a 2.5, so he might be the guy. I'm not too sure, though. Hergel 6th. Thias looking at a 1.7. He gets a 7th this moto. Harlan 8th. Olsen's 9th. And Andrea Diapietro is going to come across in not 10th anymore because he went down. So it's going to be Bloom down in 10th. And Andrea is going to be 11th. So, and then Bustos comes around in 12th. Wandry, Cons, Erickson, Bradley. Looks like watch this battle here between Erickson and Bradley as Bradley jumps the tabletop long. Can he get a slingshot? He's trying to get all the power to the ground on Erickson, but Erickson's going to hold him off just a tad.
You saying Erickson?
Yep.
Well, that was a shit moto again.
It's just
Language, Alex! Gosh!
Shit moto again.
Here comes Lundqvist trying to get around a lapper. I'm pretty sure that is. Yep, lapper. But, wow. That was a great race. Honest to God. Honest to God, that'd be a moto I'd go back and watch. Just to watch again. Because that last lap was amazing. Those 4 riders were all going at it. So, man. So, great racing by everyone here in this 250 class. It was all a pretty good race. Next up, though, your last moto. The last class, I should say, not moto. The 450 amateur. Cuts are in. It's going to be Lake, Miko, Carlson, Mullins, Wood, Hergel, Havy, Harlan, Olsen, Bloom. Your top 10. Man, what a great day of racing so far. We've seen a lot of actions in these first 4 races. So we have
actions.
3 minutes until UID graph for the 450 class. I will be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then hopefully we'll be back for some action in the 450 class. So go ahead and give our results if they're up or not. I'm not sure if they are, but while I'm away, Lewis, if you can please give a points update on the 450 class going into tonight, that'd be awesome, and I'll be right back.
I will see what I can do.
I don't think that's very much. Well, I'm quitting
Ready to
sim
get
now.
roasted.
I'm quitting sim now. Bye.
I'm about to roast you.
Okay, roast me first, then I'm quitting sim.
But one thing I can do is go faster than you and sim. Boom, get wrecked.
Well, suck my dick.
Alrighty, I am back. So we got 1 minute into UID grab. So. Oh, what a race. So the 250 class, I have to say, was probably the most interesting races we've seen all year. Lewis, I don't know if you watched the races so far, but that 250 class was something else.
Yeah, I watched that.
That's weird. I go to online, and for some odd reason, under Ryan Turner's name, it says streaming EMF AMs. That's so weird. On Discord too. What's the hell? Oh, I just accidentally cussed. Oh well.
You probably got your Twitch linked up with your Discord.
I do actually. I forgot about that.
That will be it then.
No. Well, when I'm away, actually, Lewis, I might actually have you take over the Twitch account, possibly, and you could possibly for the account. Possibly, we'll discuss that in future talks, or we just don't stream. We'll see.
Well, hopefully we'll have Mr. Stalker my show back on it by then.
I would like to still have it be from my account though, since everyone kind of knows. But I mean, we can figure that out.
Since everyone kind of knows.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I hated this track for like ever, and then like as soon as the motos came around, I like loved it. I just like found my flow. Oh, that was
Yeah, I improved my time by like 4 seconds in the race. Should have named the demo when me and Elena were charging.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
heck?
EMF somewhere.
Why is Ryan streaming? I'm not really sure why Ryan Turner's streaming. Here we go. Looks like we're gonna get a warm-up lap here. Thank you, Justin Wood, for the compliment in chat. Great racing out there today. Sucks you had to throw away that first moto win.
Don't do that to Justin.
Hey,
Justin to Ryan. Wow, that's awkward.
it's it's fine. I mean, you can do whatever. I don't really care who watches who, but here's what it is. Go ahead, Lewis, and announce that we are still live. Last motos of the day in chat. Game chat.
I'm not gonna do that, Taran. You can.
It's not that I'm doing anything.
I'm just trying to be awkward with you. I'm just being lazy. Oh, that's a name I haven't seen for a while. Matt Dowse. I haven't seen him since I flung him across the track at one of the Fam MX rounds this year.
Seems legit.
I landed on him after a Supercross triple and it did the glitch where it sends you flying.
Oh, yeah. I just loaded in. I think I'm timed out. Yep. Timed out.
You only need 10 more views and we'll be at 400 overall.
That's sick. Alrighty. Did you do a points update while I was away? You didn't. No, I know you didn't. Just, can you go ahead and pull up the points a while?
You can tell yourself that I did, but you will be lying to yourself.
Go ahead and pull up the points real quick for me.
I put my game in windowed mode and I accidentally put it in 640 by 1080.
Go ahead and tell me the top 5.
Oh, no, I haven't found it yet. Okay. We got Harry White in first with 116 points. Luca Cavallero in second with 95 points. Luca Quenot in third, also with 95 points. Alex Murmur in fourth with 86 points, and Adrian Sorgez in fifth.
Your
with
points leader
85.
is Harry White, correct?
Yes, by 21 points.
And that's over who again?
Luca Cavallero. You asked me as I closed it and I had to remember.
Alright. We're gonna go with Aaron Hall off the start. He has a pretty good gate. Looks like 472 rider of Austin Bear is gonna get the whole shot. Nope, that would have been Aaron Hall who came out with a good start. So it looks like Austin Bear, looks like a lot of people have switched to the Honda Dyno. Holy crap. I don't know if you're seeing this, but look how many Honda Dynos are out here today.
It's the handling on the bumps.
Oh, Austin Bear's going... No, I thought he was going super long. So he was alright. So, Austin Bear's in this mix still. Harry White is out front, your points leader. Looks like we're going to have a bout on our hands between some of the top fastest guys in this 450 amateur class as Quinat Luca takes over the lead from Albin Dubas from Ecstasy. No, I'm just kidding. XTC Factory. As
Ecstasy Factory.
Austin Bear might move into second here. He gets around Harry White. He sneaks around. We have Jake James, photographer from Texas. From what I know, he's in third. Harry White jumps over him though, and Austin Bear is now going to try to chase down Albin Dubas. Rocking the TM Factory Racing setup. He's going to get passed though by Harry. Pulls up beside Harry. Blocks the line. Harry's going to cut back in. Oh, gets super close. So Harry, your points leader right now is probably just trying to play this safe. And as I say that, doesn't go legs off. And it looks like we see the return of Todd Johansson. He was, where's Todd in points again? He missed last week's racing. Wow! Austin Bear gets super nose heavy over the braking bumps. Luckily, stays on 2 wheels. He's going to drag race Todd Johansson down the straightaway before the finish and stay in front of him. But out front is Albin Dubas from XTC Factory Racing as Harry White slides out in the background. Johansson now is all over the back of Austin Bear trying to get a move on him. We know Johansson is very fast and can win these races. He was so close to winning at Nequin round 3. And
I believe you mean Naquan.
yeah. Wasn't Johansson the one that he had threw it away with like a couple corners to go, or like last lap at least?
I think so.
Yeah, so Johansson has the speed to win these races. As Austin Bear uses the, I like to call the lights line, and it works for him. Goes inside there, holding off Johansson. Back here we have Luca Cavallaro from RKI. Hitty, Van der
leader
Sheer.
down.
Oh, leader is down, so Austin Bear takes over the lead. Todd Johansson's in second, so the battle's on for the lead. Johansson's going for an inside move on Bear. Johansson all over the back of Bear. Oh, man, Bear's cutting him off, crossing him. He's not letting him pass. Johansson could be running a faster pacer now. We've seen Johansson run some really fast laps, and we know what he's capable of, so this is going to be a good one to watch to see if what can happen if Bear can hold him off or if Johansson can sneak his way around. Johansson's not letting go of Bear. I don't want to take my eye off of this. Battle for the lead as Bear slides over the rut a little bit. He's going to let Johansson go, but can he have a counterattack? He's going to go wide in this turn. Does he get a run for it? Out of it, he does. He gets a good run, so he's going to get right onto the back of Johansson. So just keep me updated on what's going on behind these guys. I don't want to take my eye off of this battle for the lead in case anything happens. Johansson almost leaps out coming out of the turn. It's like they're back over the finish. 4 minutes into this thing. And is the TM Factory Racing rider of Austin Bear in second. Gets a little front end wash out there. Johansson. So now Johansson's going to pull up a little bit of a lead. Luca Cavallaro is third. Jake Raines fourth. Alvin Dubas, Salvatore Whitlocks. Luca Tsuguaz. Whitlocks is down, it looks like. So Christopher Johnson's back here. We have Gather Dubas sneaking around. Mermet, where the heck is your points leader? Either I must have went right past him. Yep, I did go right past him. He is in. Yep, here he is. So I went right over Harry White. He's in seventh. Back up front it is still Johansson and Bear. Cavallaro's in third. Man, Bear is not letting Johansson go, but Johansson's making a ton of mistakes. Let's see what happens here. Bear sits 8th in this point standings. Good 50-some points behind Johansson. So, or not Johansson, White, I should say, for the points lead. So Bear needs all the points he can get. As Cavallaro's up there in the points, I'm pretty sure, for the RKI racing team. Alvin Dubas is fourth. He has Luca now catching up to the back of him. Rocking the Honda Dyno, I like. Jake James is sixth. Christopher Johnson, TM Factory Racing EU team captain and teammate, I should say, running in about, was he in 8th? Yep, he's in 8th. Still Sugaz 9th. Gather Dubas is 10th, and we find Hitty Van der Sheer in a battle. We have a battle kind of between some teammates actually, as Hitty Van der Sheer goes down over the anthill. Alex Mermet. So here we find Mermet. He's up in the points. He's been having a rough last couple rounds. We haven't seen much of him up towards the front lately, as he struggled in the mud last weekend. Looks like he has some work to do here at Leon. So we haven't really how do you say, we haven't really seen the same Mermet that we saw at the first couple rounds. He's been on the struggle bus. He's back in about 15th right now, so we'll see if he can hopefully get his season turned around, as Aaron Hall, early race leaders, stuck way back in the back. So Johansson and Bear are still out front. They have gapped Luca by a good distance. So go ahead and check where Mermet has been, how he did, where he's at in points now, Lewis, if you're still in here. Was that Johansson down? Yeah, it was Johansson down. Bear into the lead. Bear has never won a moto. He has an overall win, but he has never won a moto. He went 4-2 last week for the overall win. It might have been 3-2 actually. I'm not too sure, but could be looking at
What breed of bear?
Huh?
What breed of bear?
Haha. Look.
Panda?
Alex Mermet. Look for him in points. He was the guy that we always were watching the first couple rounds and predicted to actually have a chance to win this championship, and now he's been struggling the last few rounds, and it's a completely different story. Man, so the TM Stallion rider of Austin Bear has been putting this thing the hammer down lately and has been riding really good. Like I said, won his first ever overall win last week at Pancalpion. Got a 5th place in Supercross on Monday, and or Tuesday, I should say. And could be looking at his first ever moto win here at Leon. But don't let Todd Johansson fool you, though. He definitely has the speed to win this thing, and I'm sure he won't let Austin Bear get away with this thing too easily, as Austin gets all out of shapes going over the braking bumps. So he cleanly gets into the turn. Johansson, though, is right there. So any small mistake from Austin, and Johansson's going to be there. It's like Austin's going to continue to hit this outside line. Any update on Mermet there, since I asked you now?
4th overall.
So yeah, Mermet's 4th in points, but like I said, he didn't score very many points at all last week. And he was a top guy at the beginning of the season, and I don't know what happened to him. His switch must have got turned off, and he's been a struggle bus ever since. He has not performed to his abilities. Albin Dubas just randomly stops, and I guess he was getting it from a crash there, but like I said, it's Mermet's been really struggling lately. Hopefully he can turn his switch back on and get back into his old self, as Bear has stretched a pretty sizable lead now over Johansson, about 10 seconds. Bear's coming up to a bunch of lap traffic, though. It looks like he has the 2-stroke rider here of, I'm not too sure who that is. He's going to block Austin, then gets out of the way, so it's going to let Austin by. Johansson's still back in here, not letting Austin go at all. Looks like the 2-stroke rider jumps up over the berm, so got to keep an eye on Austin. He has a bunch of lappers in front of him. He's going to have one lapper go down there on the inside, get around him. So right now for Austin, he needs Harry White to not finish very good. He needs as many points as he can get, as he missed a complete round. So he needs all he can get, as Harry's having a pretty solid ride though in 4th, keeping his points lead at bay. As Luca is still in 3rd, Luca's in, I'm so confused because there's 2 Lucas. So Luca Cavallara's in 3rd, rocking, I'm not sure what type of gear that is, but I actually kind of like it. It's like a little bit of a retro theme, maybe. Harry's now all over the back of Luca, so we'll keep an eye on this battle, as Harry has an inside line, blocks the line from Luca, and Harry White takes over 3rd. So your points leader, Harry White, now has moved into the 3rd place ride. And they throw some similar type whips over the jump there. Now Luca's going to try to chase down Harry, but Harry's been running a pretty fast pace this race. Says your fastest lap right now is a 149, 148. So, I mean, lap time wise, Austin's only at a 149, Johansson's a 148, and Harry's a 148. So it's consistency is the key. But Luca's a 148.6, 149.1 by Albin. So these guys are running some pretty good laps, and Mermet's only a 151. So like I said, Mermet has definitely not been himself lately. Austin using the outside lines, as Johansson tried to use an inside line, but jumped up the embankment there a little bit. Harry's definitely starting to reel in Johansson, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was down. That was a lapper. So this 450 class has been pretty calm for the most part this entire season. I don't know if it's the amount of riders. I don't know what it's been. I mean, there's definitely... I honestly think the top 7 can win this. Can win on a good day. But honestly, this seems like every race we've always had a pretty calm, not so, I guess you want to say, action-packed moto for the most part than like your Open C and your 250s. So it's still a 6-second gap for Austin Bear holding on to the lead. He is, like I said, Johansson still back here, running him down with a 151 the last lap. Austin's a 152, so a complete second faster. But looks like Johansson got held up a little bit there, so Austin stretches his lead back out. Luca, so Harry goes down in 3rd. He's going to lose the spot to Luca now. Luca Cavallara's going to jump back in the 3rd. Harry gets back up in 4th, right in front of Adrian Sugaz, who's in this points chase. He's in a battle with Quinat Luca and Christopher Johnson. CM Factory Racing, he used very own is jumping into this battle now. This is for the 6th place spot, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually 5th. So Chris could be looking at a solid ride here if he can stay consistent and stay with this battle. Still Austin Berry out front right now. He's extended his lead to about 9 seconds. And they're coming up onto the 13-minute mark. So they still got a good 5, I would have to say about 5 laps to go. So, Lewis Lins, are you still here?
Yeah, just got my mic on mute, so I'm typing a lot.
Oh, if you would like to go ahead and provide us with the top 10 rundown, that'd be absolutely wonderful.
Let me see if the live thing is up, because I am currently not in the... Yes, it is. Right, so, in first, we got Austin Bear. Second, Todd Johansson. Third, Luca. Fourth, Adrian. Fifth, Harry White. Sixth, Christopher Johnson. Seventh, never mind. Sixth is now Quinat Luca. Seventh, Christopher Johnson. Eighth, Albin De Boy. Ninth, Alexis Dartus. And 10th, Vautier.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about Dartus this race. He's been steadily in this top 10. But out front, it's still Austin Bear. Steadily keeping this thing, keeping a pretty solid lead. He's actually got a very sizable gap now. So Johansson went down. Johansson was at 152 last lap, so he must have went down after the lap started. So it's almost 20 seconds for Austin, keeping a consistent pace out front. It's a little sketchy there on the bumps, but he just needs to keep his consistency going. He could be looking at that first ever moto win. And where did I do with my mouse? There it is. And move that off the screen. So Trifecta Racing rider Todd Johansson still in second. Is Austin Bear go down? Nope, he's still going. Make sure he didn't go down. His gap's definitely dropped a couple seconds. Todd gets around a lap rider. Luca's still in third. Adrian is in fourth. So Harry's dropped back to fifth now. So Harry's still looking at a good points pay no matter what. Second place rider in points. Whoa, was it? I might have been Adrian. I'm not too sure. I apologize if I forget about the points. I mean, there's a lot to keep track of, so I apologize for that. Is Harry White getting his way around the right-hander there? Christopher Johnson now is going to get around there. I'm not really sure why the camera is like that sometimes, and then other times it's not. See, like, look, here we have the camera fine, and then if you go back, it does completely different, but either way. Austin Bear with a 151 that last lap. They're 15 minutes into this in moto. Let's go on board here with Austin for a few sections. Let's see what winning the 450 amateur class here in Moto 1 Leon looks like. Oh wow, what a save by Austin. Gets all out of shape coming out of that turn. I had mentioned earlier that outside line is where it's at. It looks like he's gonna maybe rethink his line choices there next lap around, as he got all out of shape on that inside. I'm surprised he saved that. So his lead has definitely dropped. Luckily, he's still maintaining a pretty sizable lead. Looks like Austin might be getting some lap traffic. So hopefully he can just play this smart. He is all over the place. He's got Aaron Hall, who we know can be somewhat of a not a very good lapper sometimes. Looks like Aaron might be moving out of the way for him. Yep, so Aaron was good this time. Aaron moves out of the way for Austin. But Austin's definitely gotta try to get his flow back down. He's starting to make some critical mistakes, and Johansson's catching up. Oh no, Austin makes another mistake. Johansson's back there now lurking, as Aaron Hall's back around Austin. So hopefully Aaron doesn't do what he did. I think it was to Johansson a couple weeks ago. So maybe a little bit of a turn of events here. Johansson, I think, got screwed over by Hall at Nequin, and maybe Hall's looking at a little switcheroony. Might help out Todd this time. Who knows? Hopefully that's not the case, though. I would not like to see it end like that for a lapper to be involved. as Austin's just consistently trying to hit his lines again. He gets passed by Lapper and doesn't get back around him. So Austin's going to have to get around some lap traffic. Here we go. So pressure's on for Austin to try to play this smooth because Johansson's lurking. And wow, Aaron Hall comes out of nowhere to block Austin. So once again, Aaron Hall is going to might play a key factor in this 450 amateur class. I'd hate to see Aaron cause anything. Oh, wow. Wow, what are the chaos. Absolute chaos for Austin Bear. He sneaks through them all, though. So, luckily for Austin, there was another guy he got around there. So, he has a group of lappers behind and front everywhere he looks. Aaron Hall still the guy in front of him. He saves it, doesn't go down. But here comes Johansson. So, the battle was on for the lead. So, they have gapped third place by a ton. But it's only 2 seconds. Oh, Johansson went down. So it's back to 7 seconds. So it seems like when Austin makes a mistake, so does Johansson. The jitters are definitely starting to get to Austin, though, as he is now still in a group of lappers. Oh, man, this race could be crazy. We saw earlier in the 250 class, the choke was real. And a lot of guys, somebody going down the straightaway, hopefully Austin avoids him, he gets around him. They have really gapped everyone else behind them, so this looks like it's going to be between two riders, Todd Johansson and Austin Bear, for this Moto 1 win. Like I said, this would be a first career win for Austin Bear, and it might be a first career win for Todd Johansson, so any of these two riders would be a great ride for them either way, a first or a second. Austin sneaks his way around some lappers there. Does Todd get around? Todd's now actually falling back just a tad bit more, as the next lap around will be the white flag lap. So Austin goes a little bit wider this lap. There you go. A lot better line there. Luca's not actually too far behind Johansson now, so anything that happens to Johansson, Luca could jump right back into this. Consistency has definitely been the key in this amateur class this season, as I see Harry White's got around Albin for 4th now, so Harry's still keeping a good ride going in a points lead. Johnson's in 6th, Luca's 8th, Seguaz is 7th, Dubas 9th, Darts is 10th, Mermet's in 12th, so still not having the races he's been wanting. And lately, man, Bayer got all out of shape coming down that hill. Keep an eye on this lead. He's got 1 lap to go. Johansson's still lurking in the back. Man, I can only assume that Austin wished that Todd could go down, because he's pretty much by himself. Other than that, because Lucas are pretty far ways back. So Lapper down on the face of on the landing of this table. Austin sneaks his way through. He's gonna be coming to the white flag lap. 1 lap to go here. It's either gonna be Austin Bear or Todd Johansson. So here we go. 1 lap more around the Leon, Mexico circuit for the 450 amateur class, Moto 1. I see Johansson charging in the background. He has 2 lappers in front of him, no battling. So this could only help Austin out. See, he's going to have to go wide to avoid a lapper down. Johansson now is going to have to get around these lappers. Keep the charge coming. Gets around 1. There he goes, takes the outside line there, consistent, smooth. Goes inside here. Oof, it's a little sketch. Johansson's charging at 6.2. 148 is Johansson's fast lap, so it's a complete second faster than Austin, but really that's not much of a difference when consistency is a big factor. Wow, it's down to 4.8. Johansson 4.7, 4.1. Johansson is pushing 4.5, so Austin gained a little bit there actually. Johansson's going middle here. Consistency's been playing a huge key this entire race. A few more sections to go. It's 3.9, back to 4.1. Johansson is pushing. He wants Austin Bear. He wants his Moto 1 win. Austin Bear has a few more sections to go. Gets around that turn. He has one more jump and one more turn to go, and he'll be your Moto 1 winner. Gets a little case there. Gets it down the straightaway. He'll win this Moto 1. So Austin Bear is your Moto 1 win here at Leon, Mexico. He's definitely pumped on that one. Todd Johansson's to come across in second. So should be an interesting second moto between these two. Those two were going at it all moto for the most part. I mean, Austin had pretty much led it, but Johansson did not let him go at all. Luca is going to have a steady third place ride as Albin Dubas goes down on the table, or was that a lapper? So great ride for Luca Cavallaro. He's going to come across in third for the RKA Italian racing team. Albin Dubas is going to come across in fourth. Harry White's going to be lurking back there in fifth, it looks like. Yep, it's going to be fifth place for Harry. Adrian
All I have
Sugaz.
to say is GG.
Adrian Sugaz is going to come across in sixth. Christopher Johnson's back here in seventh. Luca is on the... Nah, he's a little bit farther back. So definitely, like I said, this race has been kind of spread out. Mermet's going to hit a lapper. Wow, not get front wheel lock. I'm surprised there. As we were joined in the booth by your Moto 1 winner, Austin Bear. Great ride out there, Austin. It's definitely nerve-wracking there, as Todd Johansson did not let you go at all that race.
No.
You guys...
I saw at one point it was 16 seconds, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it was definitely a great race by you two. But go ahead and get ready for Moto 2, as you're not going to have very much of a break at all. So good luck in Moto 2.
Alright, peace.
As Mermet's going to try to sneak his way around this turn, get to the finish. And your last man on the track is going to be Salvatore Battaglia from Marchetti Racing ITA. He's going to come across in 13th. So cuts are not in just yet, as we're waiting on 22nd, 23rd here. Mike Donovan and Barney Greenman. And looks like Mike Donovan's actually trying to lap Barney Greenman. So
I was expecting him to be more out of breath for just winning a moto.
I'd have to say Austin's definitely a lot more pumped than he sounds. First moto win, I know how he gets, but he doesn't want to exert it on stream just yet. Klutzer and Austin Bear does win his first ever moto win here at Leon, Mexico. It's going to be Austin Bear, Todd Johansson, Luca Cavallaro, Albin Dubas, Harry White's fifth, Adrian Sagaz is sixth, Christopher Johnson seventh, Gabriel Dubas in eighth, Theo Butel ninth, and Alexis Dartus comes across in 10th, with Quinat Luca dropping only back down to 11th, Mermet 12th, Salvatore 13th, Arthur Tyson 14th, and Anders Nielsen comes across in 15th. So go ahead and do an update on the points real quick. I'm gonna plug my phone in as they do this 2-minute break. And then get this going. Looks like we have people giving some congrats to Austin, or I should say Guy, as Gregory Cornott is happy for him. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my phone in, and we're gonna get Moto 2 started. Alrighty. One more race to go here. One more moto. After this round, we have a break until round 5. I'm pretty sure there's I don't know if it's 2-week break or 1-week break, but it's one of the two. They're gonna get warm-up lap started here. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and check the points, since my co-host Lewis Lenz has not been on his A game today. So it is still Harry White. Obviously, we don't have points 1 updated, or Moto 1 updated, but like I said, it's Harry White. He has a pretty sizable lead over Luca Cavallaro. So Cavallaro actually gained on Harry that moto, and Luca, Quinat, all them guys lost points. Jay Turner, I did not see Jay Turner again. So Austin Bear.
Don't blame me for having an exam.
True. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be Cavallaro, and looks like Bear gained a good bit of points. So did Johansson. He's back in 9th. They missed around. So did Bear though. Funny fact though, Bear has scored 22 points and then 40 points. Johansson has scored 22 points and 40 points, and they both missed around. So both are both I should say have both missed around, and both rounds they've showed up to, they scored the exact same amount of points. So yeah, obviously they are tied in points at the moment. But it's Moto 2, and I am being dumb. And there we go. Let's find somebody here quick. We're gonna go with, oh crap. Let's go with Luca. Austin Bear, another great start. He slides it though into the first turn. So Austin Bear, who was so close to grabbing that ultimate hole shot, slid it right out. So it's gonna be Todd Johansson out front. And so Austin's gonna have some work to do now this moto instead of an easy breezy. He's gonna find himself back here in about 10th, so he's still up there. But Todd Johansson is followed by Christopher Johnson, who had a good start. So this is definitely Johansson's race. He had the speed to win the first moto. Some small mistakes let that one get away from him. Alexis Dartas has a good start. Harry White's right around where he's always at. That normal kind of 6th, 5th place. God, excuse my language. Aaron Hall's getting all out of shape going through this section. Blocks the line from Luca. And wow, Austin Bear puts an aggressive pass on Luca, though, but makes it stick. Somebody's down. That was Christopher Johnson, and Austin Bear gets hit from the back, and Luca's going to get right back around him. I'm not sure who that was that had hit Austin, but luckily Austin had stayed up. He's back behind Luca now, so this is the battle for 6th. So, oh, and race, no, that was Harry White that had went down. I thought that was your race leader, Todd Johansson, but no, that was Harry White had gone down. So it looks like Luca and Austin Bear are still battling it out as Antonio Delastray's in this fight. Aaron Hall's getting a little sideways over the double. And oh man, Austin Bear and Antonio got really close going over the ant hill. And in the picture right there, we saw that Aaron Hall had went down. So Todd Johansson is out front and walking away with this thing early, as he has a 6-second lead already in this thing. As it is now followed behind him is Albin Dubas, who had a good first moto, I'm pretty sure. Christopher Johnson's in 3rd. Luca Cavallaro is looking at a 3-4 right now. And then it's followed by Austin Bear, who's in 5th. Alexis Dartas 6th. Harry White finds himself in 7th. And the person he doesn't want in front of him is that Cavallaro. So Luca, the only guy right now that really wants these points on Harry, as he gets passed by Austin. So now it's going to be Austin into 4th, Luca back to 5th. And just in front of Austin is his TN Stallion teammate, not from the same division, but still for the most part teammates, Christopher Johnson. So we'll see what happens here as Austin tries to run down Chris. And Albin Dubas still running steadily in 2nd. Todd Johansson is running away with this thing though out front. Luca Cavallaro is behind him, and now we have a Imano between Harry White and Luca Cavallaro. So neither one of these guys want to get beat by the other. It's obviously Luca just needs to keep beating Harry, as Harry has a pretty sizable points lead at this point. And that looks like that was the 472 ride of Austin Bear going down on the anthill there. That's going to drop him back to about 8th place. So hopefully he can get back up in this thing and go back towards the front, as he has Jake James behind him. Looks like Harry now is going to be all over the back of Cavallaro. Let's see what happens here. Oh man, super close over the tabletop. Both elect to go outside there in that turn. Harry's trying to get a drive on Luca. Luca just, oh man. So Luca gets all out of shape on that landing right there. And then that's going to allow Austin Bear even by. And Austin Bear slides out. Doesn't get hit by Antonio. Man, So Delestray and Austin Bear have gotten really close this race on multiple occasions. They might get close again. Wow! These two have been getting super close all race. I'm going to keep an eye on this right now because these guys have been going at it. Delestray got, I think, a 20th. Wow, man! These two are all over the track. As Austin freaking slides all the way around the outside. Delestray almost lands on the back of him. Jeez. These two are getting super close. I don't know how they haven't hit yet. It looked like Austin had the pass made and then ended up sliding out coming out of that turn. Delestray is just trying to hold him off and get away from this. Back up front, though, it's Johansson pulling a pretty big lead now. Alvin Dubas still in second. Johnson third. Harry fourth. And Delestray still in a battle with Bear for fifth. Delestray going through the banners a little bit there. It's like Austin's electing to go a little bit outside. Oh, man. Gets super close to Delestray. Tries to pull an outside line. Can't make it work. Man, these two are having a great battle. And, man, Austin Bear cuts him off. And, man, shows him what's up. I'm not sure if they made contact or not. But either way, aggressive pass to say the least. See if anybody says anything in chat. I do not see anything. So, for the most part, that looked like just an aggressive pass. Nothing too dirty about that at all. I don't know if those two had clipped front tires or not. Or, I should say, his back tire clipped his front tire. Top three, though, are pretty spaced apart. Top four, top five, top six. Everybody's really spaced apart. And Delestray gets back up in sixth, I'm pretty sure. So, whole top five is really had kind of spaced apart as somebody must have had went ghost and came back. Though I think that was Dartus because at one point it had said Austin was fifth and that when he was in that battle. So it's like, oh, Harry's down on the downside of this table. I don't think he'll get up in front of Austin just yet. I think Austin had went down in the background. Yes, he did. He went down right before the face of that. But so is Delestray's down anyways, so it's like Austin's not going to lose any spots. He's going to get back up in sixth. So as of right now, it's the Johansson show. And I think we have a change for second. Yeah, we do. So Johnson now goes up into second. Oh, Johnson electing to go double single there on the super. I don't want to keep calling it a Supercross triple, but the MX triple, I guess you want to say. Johansson having the ride there that he wants. Got out front early. He wanted to do this the first moto, but ended up having a few mistakes that did not allow him to do that. But this moto, he's doing just that as he is walking away with this moto too right now. Looking at his first overall in the season, I'm pretty sure too. You'll be looking at a 2-1. Christopher Johnson right now, I think he's looking at a 7-2. Albin Dubas still back here. Buzz gets a little sketchy going. Dartus, Harry White, and we find Bear, who has a pretty sizable gap on Luca. So everybody's fairly spaced out as Austin's all over the track this moto. So might be getting a little frazzled as he's had a lot of mistakes this race, and he just needs to stay calm. And oh man, he's having all kinds of mistakes this race. He goes too long on the finish line, can't get back up, front wheel lock. So he's been struggling this moto, but for the most part has a very sizable gap on the riders behind him, so he should be able to still maintain a top 7 ride without a doubt at this point in the moto, as they're almost at the halfway point. Luca Cavallaro is going to be losing points on Harry, so every point that Luca had gained on Harry the first moto, Harry's going to get right back this moto, so the points chase is still going to stay in the hands of Harry without a doubt. Christopher Johnson having a great ride back here in second. Alvin Dubas is now chasing him down though, so oh, Christopher Johnson goes down. It's going to allow Alvin Dubas in the second. And Dartus comes out of nowhere. So Alexis Dartus somehow gets in the third. So we haven't talked much about him today. He snuck his way right back into this fight. So he goes in sneaks his way into third as Johnson with that one little slide out goes back to fourth. And Harry White's trying to sneak up in here. And here comes Austin. Behind Austin is Cavallaro. So it looks like at this point this top 7 separated themselves from the rest of the field pretty much. I mean, I'd have to say everybody's really spaced out at this point, as Johansson's 20 seconds ahead. At this, I would have to say now the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are the closest guys on the track. Let's try to look for a battle back here. We have Cam Goff and Invisible Aaron Hall battling, trying to get up with Jake James as Aaron Hall goes down on the motocross triple. Theo Boutel gets past them. Della Stray's falling back to 13th. He was in a battle with Austin earlier in this race up towards the front. So Alex Mermet, man, struggling once again in this moto. He's back in 16th. So I'm not really sure what's happened to him. He was doing great at the beginning of the season. Aaron Hall is really having some bad internet connection right now as he's lagging in and out. Tries to go inside the line, doesn't work. Mermet goes down with a group of riders. Looks like Hitty Van der Schier's having a rough race. And man, we didn't even talk about this. Quinat Luca's in 22nd at the moment. Man, so Luca's having a really rough race. He's one of your top guys in the points and can be in every race. It's like Gatherer Dubas had enough of this track early and long in this race. So a lot of fast guys are kind of stuck in this back, as that was somebody who went down there. It looks like Salvatore. So yeah, there's a pretty good group of riders back there, and that was Johansson trying to just get around a lapper, or a lapper was past him. So Johansson's in a battle with a lapper right now. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and find out who that is holding up Johansson. Mike Donovan, and he takes out Johansson. So Mike Donovan, the whole Dr. Do Racing team, I personally have had some problems with them being lappers before. So the whole Dr. Do Racing team is not very good at being lappers. And I don't mean to call out everyone on the Dr. Do Racing team. I'm just going to say that I've had some problems before with you guys. But looks like Mike Donovan calls Johansson to go down, and just like that, Albin Dubas is in this fight. Harry White looks like Austin Bear is still riding his own race back here. He's only about 8 seconds in front of that is Luca. So Austin having a little bit of a rougher race this go around, but can still pull off a steady result, as Harry's kind of pretty far away, and it looks like Dartes is down, so that's going to move Christopher Johnson up into the 3rd place spot. Oh no, and I think Albin just went down behind there. That was with a lapper, wasn't it? Oh man, I hope that's not that Mike Donovan guy again. He's not making his team look very good at all, especially if he's taking out leaders. So once again, we have lapper trouble playing a key part in this amateur class, as Mike Donovan is, I'm gonna call him out on stream. He's causing out a couple crashes. But Lewis Lynn, you still here?
Yes.
Would you like to give us a top 10 rundown?
Okay. Right. We got Todd Johansson in 1st, Albin De Boy in 2nd, Christopher Johnson in 3rd, Alexis Dartis in 4th, Harry White in 5th, Austin Bear in 6th, Luca Cavallero in 7th, Adrian Sarges in 8th, Jake James in 9th, and Theo Boutel.
Alright, thank you there, Lewis Lins, for the update. But out front, it's still Johansson. Looks like Johansson did not get flustered by the lapper problem at all, as he's now extended his lead right back up to 10 seconds. Oh, good for Todd to be able to regain his composure. That looks like Mermet, so wow. Mermet's definitely hit rock bottom lately on the racing scene, as he was a top guy at the beginning of the season, like I said many times earlier, and he's lost either the speed, the flow, or just like, I don't know what happened to him. Man, Luke is even having a rough race as Christopher Johnson somehow saved that. What a great save by Johnson. He got all out of whack there. That was a lapper tried to jump over his head and went down. So actually, Johnson there doesn't lose 2 positions, and Austin Bear is the next in line, but Austin's a fairly good ways back, as Luke is going to be on the back of him. Austin with another bad lap that last lap, the 201. He's going long on the table. Nope. So at this point, it's between the top 5 as far as position changes. And Lapper was going down there, so still Johansson out front. Albin's been second, and Darta. So for the most part, Albin and Johansson have not changed all race, but 3rd through 5th has been shuffling back and forth this whole moto. As Dartus is down, Christopher Johnson's down too, I think. Yeah, so Harry White gets past them both. So Harry White moves back into 3rd. Looks like we have about 3 laps to go in this one. And man, Johnson's putting down the hammer at 147.6 this race. So he's been, definitely shows that he should be up front winning this thing. Looks like Sugaz is in this fight now for the 6th place spot. And looks like I wouldn't be surprised to see a battle shaping up. If anything happens between Harry and Alexis, we're gonna have a really close fight. Oh, and Alexis goes down, so looks like Austin's just been struggling this entire moto. But these guys are all really starting to tighten up, because now that Adrian and Luca are gonna start going at it, we could see 3rd through 8th maybe start going at it. I don't know, Harry's pretty much by himself now, but 5th through 8th they're gonna start tightening up, and they're gonna start trying to run down Christopher Johnson, who's getting around Mermet now. And Harry goes down in the turn, so as I was just saying, Harry is kind of by himself, and I see Mermet and a Lapper go down together in the background. Back into the camera mode here. It's like Dartus is now getting chased down by Bear. Cavallaro's back here is Sugaz, so they're all trying to chase down Bear and Dartus. But this is Todd Johansson's race. We mentioned it at Nequin. We thought it was his race there, and he didn't get it done. Hopefully he can get it done this time. He's led pretty much this thing from start to where we're at now. And just like last moto, he's only got one guy to worry about. But this time it's not Austin Bear, it's Albin Dubas. So it's going to be another 2-rider fight for this win, as they are extremely far away in front of Harry White, who's in 3rd. So like I said, it's going to be between these 2 guys for this race win. And it looks like Dartus and Bear are going at it now for 5th. And it looks like Bear has made the pass on Dartus now, but Dartus has fallen back. Let's see if now it looks like Christopher Johnson's gone down. So now it looks like I had just predicted one lap ago. There's going to be a battle now, and it looks like Austin goes down after the tabletop, so it's going to allow Dartus right back around. Cavallaro's trying to get back up into this fight. Adrian is all over Cavallaro still. He's been trying to get around him now for a good lap or 2. They both go long in the table, so nobody's going to gain on each other. And back here in 9th is Theo, so they have a huge gap. So like I said, this top 8 is kind of by themselves at this point. Looks like Austin Bear getting up from another crash. So it's just not been Austin Bear's race. But I'm sure he's okay with that. He had a moto win. And it looks like Adrian finally had enough of Cavallaro and tried to make an aggressive pass and got into the back of him. It looks like Mermet's in the exact same spot now. It's probably the 3rd time I've seen him getting lapped in that exact same spot. But even with the mistakes that Bear has made, he's still onto the back of these couple riders here for position, as Johansson and Albin are absolutely checked out. And the battle's still going to be one to watch, though. I mean, any mistakes between Harry, Harry can make one small mistake and he's going to have a good 2-3 riders all over him. But at this point, though, they're a little bit spaced out, as Bear is trying to run down Dartus, and Cavallaro goes down in the background. So, and he's got a huge gap back. So now looks like Cavallaro and Adrian now have dropped the anchor. Now looks like they're going to just battle themselves out for 7th. So they're a good 20 seconds now behind Austin, who's in 6th. So now I guess the battle to watch on the track is going to be between, looks like for 4th, back to, yeah, looks like for 4th. So it's going to be 6th, 5th, and 4th now going at it. That's going to be the battle to watch, as it's Christopher Johnson who holds the position now. And they're all trying to chase down Harry White in 3rd. So we'll keep an eye on this, as Adrian now has finally got his way around Cavallaro, who's been trying for the better part of this moto. Adrian's definitely has had the speed to get around Cavallaro, just hasn't made a pass stick, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cavallaro tries to put something back on him. I definitely didn't have a run, and we see Mermet and Luca 17th and 18th this race, so struggle bus to say the least. Still Johansson out front, though, as Johansson gets super close to his tough blocks there. He's going to be coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go, and he has a 13-second lead. Slides it out. And hopefully Johansson does not throw this one away. He was so close in neck win. I'd like to see him hang on to this one. Albin Dubas is a fairly good ways back, though, so I think Johansson can definitely hang on to this, as Dubas must have went down. And, oh, Harry gets a little sideways there. This battle is still raging on for 4th. We're going to keep an eye here. We're going to go on board with Austin Bear, who's all over the back of Dartus. Dartus is going to try to go triple. Goes for it. They both make it. Austin goes off the track, loses a little bit of time. We're going to go on board with Dartus, trying to chase down Chris, and Dartus is down. So Bear gets around him. So now it's going to be the TM teammates maybe going at it here soon, if Austin can run down. But Johansson takes the white flag lap. 1 lap to go for Johansson out here in the 450 Moto 2. He's got a very sizable gap on Albin. Oh, and Harry White just, I don't even know what he did. He went way too long on the tabletop. So now we might have a 3-rider battle here. Here we go. The battle's shaping up as, wow, the TM Factory rider teammates are all over the place going down the straightaway. So the battle for 3rd is on. I did not expect Harry White to kind of drop back into this, I guess you want to say, fight. And honestly, they're not too far behind Albin. So any little bit of a choke by Albin, and these guys are going to be right there, as Austin's all over Johansson. Or I should say Johnson, my bad there. Oh, Bears all beside Johnson. Dooley's over the table. Man, look at this thing here. 2 going at it, and then there's a lapper. Austin's going to use the effective outside line. He gets a drive. He's on the inside of Johnson. He has the preferred line. He makes it stick. Oh, as Johnson comes across the track, and they both stay up somehow. So aggressive yet very clean racing by these top guys, and it looks like that might have been Harry getting up from a crash, and Harry's all over the back now. Johnson, these two are super close, and my camera is looking at I don't even know what the heck I was looking at there. Is Johnson sneaks away, and Dartus is going to take advantage of this. So, wow. So a crazy turn of events this last lap as Harry drops all the way back from 3rd now. He's back at about 6th. So, but your Moto 2 winner and overall winner here at Leon, Mexico is going to be Todd Johansson from Trifecta Racing. Congratulations, Todd, on your Moto win and overall win. Albin Dubas has a great ride, gets a 2nd place here. Austin Bear has pretty much a comeback ride for the most part. He's about 6th all race and ends up finding himself in 3rd on the last lap. What happened to Christopher Johnson? Oh no, Christopher Johnson must have had a double legs off or something. He's fallen all the way back down to 6th. So Austin gets a 3rd. Harry White's just trying to maybe get his way to the finish. It's going to be a drag race. He slides out a little bit. Dartus trying to get a run on him, but the Husky Dino pulls away just a tad bit. So Johnson, who must have had a double legs off or something happened, falls back to 6th in the last lap. Cavallero's getting around a lapper for 7th, so Cavallero's going to lose even more points on Harry White. Sugaz is going to come across in 8th. Jake James is 10th on Deers Nielsen trying to run down Jake. Let's see what happens here. There's a lapper in the mix. Lapper ends up sliding up out of the way. Deers Nielsen's going to try to go around Jake on the inside. Doesn't have a run on him. As Theo Boutel comes across in 9th. James. Here comes Nielsen. Oh man, there's somebody else, and Delastray's behind these guys, and Delastray gets all out of whack, so looks like nothing's going to change there. One more corner to go for James, and he'll hang on to a top 10 here. Nielsen's going to come across in 11th, and Della Stray is 12th. Archie Hicks 13th. Hunter Pate 14th. Arthur Thielsen 15th. Hitty Van der Sheer 16th. Alex Mermet, another rough ride. Luca, a really bad ride. So both of the top guys in points have 17th and 18th place finishes this moto. So definitely the points will change up there. But the guy that's going to get the overall win here today, Todd Johansson, with a 2-1 score, take the overall win here at Leon. Albin Dubas is going to go, I'm not sure what he got the first moto, but he gets a second the second moto. Austin Bear gets a third. Harry White fourth. Alexis Dartis fifth. Christopher Johnson quits right away, not waiting for cuts. Cavallaro seventh. And looks like we're just going to be waiting on Mike Donovan once again, the guy that was the lapper that had killed Johansson's vibe at the beginning of the race. So, wow, look at the gap between these guys up towards the front. So, cuts aren't going to change anything. And that's it. So, congrats to everybody today that raced. We're going to quickly...
All I can say is I hate Norton. Norton Security. Destroyed my start.
Just don't know why you guys have Norton. I don't know. I don't know why you guys have problems with that. Like, I've never once in my life ever had anything happen like that. I think you guys should just not have Norton.
All I can say is comeback kid.
Yeah, you got really lucky on them last laps with Harry going down and a couple mistakes. Heck, you were destined for at least a 6th or 7th and ended up sneaking your way up to 3rd somehow. But
I thought we were battling for 2nd there for on the last lap. I was like, sick.
Nah, that Dubas and Johansson were gone. But we're going to quickly do an update here on the point standings. So for the Open C class, it's going to be Callie Garpendale with a pretty sizable points lead. Now he's opened it up to about 21 points over Jeremy Facquar in 2nd. Scott P. is in 3rd. Jeremy Moncu is 4th. And Martin Muniz rounds out your top 5 there. In the MX2 amateur class, it is still Dale Mullins with still about a 20-point lead over Alex Fustos 2nd, Lee Bradley 3rd, Justin Wood 4th, and Matthias Havey rounds out your top 5 there. And the MX1 amateur class, points are now up. It's Harry White has a 21-point lead over Luca Cavallaro. Albin Dubas is 3rd. Adrian Sugaz is 4th. Todd Johansson 5th. And 10th place is Hitty Van der Sheer. 9th goes to Christopher Johnson. Alex Mermet, your guy that was up front early in this season, he drops all the way back to 8th. Austin Bear 7th, and Quinat Luca rounds out. He rounds out 6th. So, great racing today. Definitely some action-packed motos for definitely in the 250 class. The 450 class is a little bit more. I guess you could say. A little bit more boring.
Spread out.
Everybody was really spread out. But definitely some great racing. I apologize to anybody in chat that was typing that last moto. My phone had died, so I didn't have anything to look. So I couldn't see the chat. So I apologize there. But good racing. I'm going to go real quick and check the schedule before I sign off here. So today was March 30th. I know we have a week off next week. I'm not sure when the next round is, though. So, whoopsie, I went to the last page. Go to the first page. There we go. So, next round is going to be at Petra Murata, and that's going to be April 12th. So, or April 13th, actually, for you guys. And that will be in 2 weeks. So, you will have 1 week off, so about a 14-day break. Yep, about 14-day break. So in 2 weeks is the next round of GP. And we'll see you guys there. It was fun streaming. So peace out, everyone. And good job to everyone that did good today. Peace.